Good evening, you guys. I know I changed my time. I changed it twice. How is everyone doing? I wanted to come on early tonight because I need to get off tonight to prepare for a case tomorrow. So I decided to get on early. I'm gonna give everybody else the opportunity to come into the room. How is everybody doing tonight? How is everyone doing? I'm gonna give some more people the opportunity to come on. I probably should have just kept my regular time, right? Hey, natural born queen. I'm gonna give some more people the opportunities to come on. How are y'all doing tonight or this evening? This is normally earlier than I normally come on, but I changed the times twice, so I'm sure some people probably confused because I had it 7:30. I changed to 9:30. I decided to come on at 6:30 because I gotta. Hey, Hakia, because I gotta get. I can't be on all night. I gotta prepare for a case tomorrow. Hey, Miss Little Miss Muffin, Shirley Jenkins. Who else is on? Miss Tiny. How is everybody doing tonight? Okay. Tonight I wanted to get on. I want to give some more people the opportunity to come in because, like I said, I came on kind of earlier than what I had set the time for. Way earlier than what I had set the time for. Who else is in here? Hey, Hero Fix TV. Hey, Player Cole. Player Cole, I got Player Cole. I got to send you a link. Um, yeah. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me do that right now. Hold on. And I'm giving everybody the opportunity, some more people the opportunity to come here since I came on earlier than what I had scheduled it for. Hold on. Okay, you guys. Um, y'all please hit the like button also. Okay. Okay, let me name who's all in here. Let's see. I see Tiny. Let's see, Player Cole, Natural Born Queen, Little Miss Muffin, Spike's mom. I am She Johnson. Thank you. I am She Johnson. I came on earlier than what I was supposed to, so I kind of want to give some more people the opportunity to see that I'm on and come on because we got a good subject tonight. We really do. We really got a good topic tonight. Um, I wanted to talk about tonight. Okay, Player Co. Player Co is gonna come up here also later. I wanted to talk about do rap beefs really ever really go away? The harder you are, the deadlier it is. And I kind of did a topic on this before. Y'all make sure y'all share this video if y'all can also. Um, and when the hackers hacked in, it had gotten a lot of views, so they be hating real hard, so they deleted it, right? And I could have like re-uploaded it, but I decided to just do the show over again because I've got a lot of new subscribers to come in, and each time that we do something, we do it better and it has a better effect, right? And um I think we need to talk about this. Do rap beefs really ever really go away? And what the reason I put Young Dolph up there, the picture of Young Dolph and Finesse Two Times, I think about with Finesse Two Times, I think about with Young Dolph, how hot they were. Finesse Two Times is blazing up the charts. He's blazing. Okay. Young Dolph was blazing. Young Dolph was doing it independently. Young Dolph was a money making machine. Okay. He was a money making machine. Like he should have just had his own bank or something. That's right. Bless 61, Justice for Dolph. He should have had his own bank or something because Young Dolph was truly a money making machine. And so, I think about, with Young Dolph, when I would listen to like some of his video, some of his, some of his interviews. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Some of his interviews, how, when he would do some of his interviews and they would talk to him about some of the issues that he was having with CMG and things of that nature. I know people say that Young Dolph may have had other beefs anywhere, but we never heard of anybody else, actively, anybody in any other camps. Even if they did, we did not hear about it. Shoot, the people that had shot it up his van, the people who had shot him the two times that we know about. Well, and even when they took his life, these people seem to have had some type of affiliation with CMG. Okay, whether CMG had anything to do with it or not, the people that did this did. Okay, so I have to keep it real on that. And so when I would listen to some of Young Dolph's um, video interviews, and when they would ask him about CMG and things of that nature, you know if he had, what was his issues with CMG, he would say, especially with Black Youngster, he would go, he didn't really even know Black Youngster. He did not have any issues with Black Youngster. So it always kind of, I know a lot of people are always just kind of puzzled about, if he did not have any issues with Black Youngster, why is it that the beef could not be squashed? Like, why couldn't they just be cordial if they were not going to be cool? It's okay that Black Youngster is going to take the side of his boss. Hey, that could be understandable, but the lengths that they went to, it appears to appease whoever they was trying to appease, that was just uncalled for and unnecessary, right? I don't think that Black Youngster should have ever gotten that deep into whatever, especially if he and Dolph never had any issues. It never should have gone that far. And so I think about like, we were all very proud of Gotti when he first started out, hearing Five Star Chick and all those songs, the few that I know that Gotti has that kind of caught my ear, I was very proud of back then, right? So there was never any issues because one thing about, I'll say me and some of the people that I know, we were always extremely proud when a lot of these young dudes came up out of Memphis and they blew up. Because the thing about it is, before they blew up, Memphis kind of nurtured that and supported them and things of that nature before anybody on the outside ever saw them. I don't care who signed them. And if they was on the damn outside, Memphis was the ones that made them hot, because the people in Memphis supported their asses before they was ever even able to go out of the damn city and go to another club and perform. They performed at the clubs in Memphis. So you think about Young Dolph, who blew up, made his own money and blew up. Why is it that Dolph and Yo Gotti could not put a lid on what was going on, even if they were not going to be cool? Okay, just be cordial. You will hear young Dolph say, he didn't have any issues with Gotti, but then you would see a lot of frustration. See, well, and I'm talking about before the shots and the shooting and things of that nature, because when his van and stuff was shot up, when his van was shot up, and when his what's the other word that I'm looking for, his van was shot up and he was shot in LA. Okay, it really had gone too far. It had gone past being cool at that point. But the thing about it is, why did it ever get to that point? It never should have even gotten to that point, right? And so it makes you wonder, like, we've seen where Gotti has had beefs with other people, like Boo Gotti and all, Boo Dirty and all of them, and they ended up being cool in the end. What was it about Dolph? They just wanted to hate him, even though it does not appear to us that he was retaliating back. Because after they started making attempts on his life, he had every right. He should have stretched somebody out. If somebody consistently shooting at you just because they mad because you say something, first of all, they too damn pitiful to be in the music industry anyway. They too sorry. Because a person got a right to say whatever it is that they want to say. That it was wrong. So it leads me to believe, because Dolph was hot and Dolph was really making the money. And that was evident of it, because Dolph flossed a lot and it was his money. He should have flossed. Is it he didn't want to reconcile, or they didn't feel like they didn't want to reconcile, because even though he was independent, he was getting the majority of his money, a lot of them tied up in 3-4 deals. Okay, allegedly or supposedly, I'll say that. Okay, did it get that deadly because he was so successful? Okay, he had learned the recipe and he preserved his artists and himself and kept them away from those sharky deals. So is that one of the reasons why it got so deadly? The more successful he was, the deadlier he got. Because I mean, every time they threw something at him, he would go and make records, and then he would blaze up the charts. And so that, especially when there's already jealousy involved, it makes the enemy even madder. Okay. And so now I think about finesse two times, right? And finesse two times, I finesse two times. I think Dolph was a street guy, but I don't think Dolph was. I think he had the hustle on lock. Okay, he was more of a hustler. I don't think he was a grimy street dude. Okay, finesse two times. On the other hand, he's Memphis, and he's just like Dolph was Memphis. Finesse two times is a hardcore street dude. He's been in and out of jail. But hey, I like Finesse. I can't tell no lie. He's so Memphis. Just like Dolph was. They so street, they truly the streets of Memphis. Okay. And I think about people when they say, well, finesse two times, because finesse two times at one point, if I'm wrong, I don't think that I am. They say was signed to Moneybag Yo when he Brit Gang or whatever. Um, Finesse two times the Moneybag kind of got the same flow, and I've listened to interviews where I've heard that Finesse two times kind of helped Moneybag, and I could see that, because if you listen to their flow, it's kind of the same, of course, but Finesse has a little bit more bass in his voice, and Finesse is just real strong with his. You know what I mean? I like Finesse two times. He I like him. I think about, people say, but he dissed Dolph. He didn't mess with Dolph. Well, I kind of think that beef with Finesse two times and Dolph was generic. Finesse two times and Dolph had never had any beef. Okay. So I think during that time, Finesse two times may have been kind of dealing with CMG. So, anybody that deal with CMG, it appears had to hate Dolph. That's how it appears. So I think whatever that beef was, it was generic. And finesse two times is blazing up the charts, and I'm glad to see him blazing up the charts. And I see when he was on Facebook one day and he was playing Dolph's music 100 shots, maybe because finesse two times has gotten older. He sees that you don't just pick up another man's beef, because they'll turn around and shit in your face. Because the very person, when you pick up people's beef, the very person that you beefing with, and you don't even know anything about them, Those people turn around and let you know they don't give a damn about you. I'm talking about that you picking up beefs for it. So maybe as he's gotten older, he's kind of grown past that. In my opinion, I kind of feel like at that point when you saw everybody, around CMG that was dissing Dolph, and they didn't have any issues with Dolph, and they was dissing him, either that was something else. It was extremely generic, which means those young dudes did not legitly have a beef. It was secondhand, like secondhand smoke. It came from somewhere else, okay, and they just inhaled it. It was not truly theirs, which is a sad thing. So now when you see finesse, I see finesse two times. Okay, hold on one second. So now when I see finesse two times, and hold on, let me send this link. So now when I see finesse two times, right, and he's blazing up the charts, and we see all it seems that whether there was controversy or not, hold on y'all. Okay, here it is. Okay. And so rather there was, genuine, he's blazing up the charts, and you kind of see where people was kind of talking about, you kind of see what was going on, the maybe a little bit of smoke, and it was a little bit concerning, because I don't believe that any of that controversy or whatever the issues was, it would not have even made it to social media or to any of the vlogs or anything like that if finesse two times was not blazing up the charts. And that's why, it my question, one of my questions is, as it relates to this show, the harder you are, is it the deadlier it is it truly like that? Because it seems to me the harder you are, and when you blazing up the charts, and when you truly getting money, and you ain't faking like a lot of these Negroes do. I mean, I don't know how much money finesse two times got, because he just got out of jail, but whatever he ain't got, he gonna get, because that dude is blazing, especially if his contract's right. And I can, that the contractual stuff is a whole nother subject, because finesse two times is blazing. I'm sure a whole lot of people want a piece of him. I'm talking about a lot of these sharky label heads and things of that nature. I'm sure they all want a piece of him. And with him getting out of jail, he might have wanted, that's the thing that kind of bothers me. Was he kind of desperate to sign for something, to get some money or something, to get on his feet? Because they will take advantage of you. They already know he is blazing. That dude, everything that dude get on is smoking hot. I'm telling you, right? I don't think Moneybag is gonna really recuperate. And I ain't saying that Moneybag is a bad artist, because I like Moneybag's music. I still like Moneybag's music, although um, as I've stated, as it relates to Moneybag, he has not passed the smell test. Um, you still don't see it? I've sent it. I sent it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me check again. Let me see. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm back. Um, okay. Player Co is getting ready to come up. But as I was saying, he's blazing hot, and we kind of saw the commotion that was going on with him and um with hey Player Co,
Was popping.
what's going on?
I can't call it slow motion.
I hear you now. Okay, so you are a rapper yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do rap beefs ever really die?
Sometimes it depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how much was done, how much stuff was put in the public, all that play a part in it.
Mm-hmm. Now, with why do you think that Dolph and Gotti's I ain't gonna even ask that question because I see why Dolph and Gotti's beef never died, and this is just me.
Mm-hmm.
People sit up. I can't understand people's logic because they'll sit up and say, "Well, I see why their beef couldn't be resolved because you know um." He said something that he was said that he was messing around with his baby mama. I'm like, hell no! What you talking about? That young man was shot and then was shot at. So to me, that supersedes anything. They had completely stepped on over the line when that happened.
Yeah. I think it was too far to go back, too far to rekindle whatever relationship they did had in the past. Like too much had gone on in this situation, and a lot of stuff that we don't even know about.
Hmm. Well, how do you think it got that far? Why do you think it got that far out of hand? Because I think it went further than even they really wanted it to go.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe it
but,
did.
I don't know about Gotti.
No control over the camps because, like, a lot of this stuff was instigated by their camps most of the time. Different camps instigating shit. People coming back, all such and such said this. When all the time, he might have never said nothing. You know, person might take that and run with it. All right, I got something for that nigga. What's it called? Them just did this. Like a lot of they play. I'm gonna tell you what they beef, and I gotta keep it real. A lot of people egg that beef on. The same people that call and saying, that they want justice for Dolph. They was at Dolph concert singing his diss song. They was at Gotti concert singing his diss song. And when shit got serious and real, people were like, damn, what the fuck happened? But let's not forget we had been egging this shit on. Oh, he need to come on, drop something. You heard what he just said? Like, people gotta stop playing a part in this shit. When you see this shit happening, we don't support this shit.
Hmm. I agree.
And
Why
it's
do you
kind of
think?
like with Kane Vaughn, like allegedly Kane Vaughn got all these bodies and he this drill rapper, but Kane Vaughn liked a lot, so people overlook him doing it and still support him. So like I said, when we see that kind of behavior being put out there in the community, and we don't want our kids sucking it up and doing the same thing, you gotta stop promoting.
Hmm. That's true. So do you think that because Young Dolph, people like Young Dolph, and now let's go back to like the Money Bag Yo and Finesse Two Times beef. It seems to have sizzled down because you don't really hear that much about it now. But when Finesse Two Times, got out, he kind of expressed his disdain, even though he still was proactive and put a lot of his energy into making hot music. Like he wasn't going around doing smear campaigns. That dude has been putting it in. He been going in.
See,
I'm
he was
talking
hungry before he went to jail. Like a lot of people went on 2 times. Then he was hungry. Then he just had a hot head. So like when he did that little bid, he was able to think, come up with him a plan, and he knew, man, I want to be in this rap game. It's the rap game sweet. He know that. So he just applied pressure to it. And he been doing it since he get out of jail.
hmm. So, do you think that there will be a true reconciliation with he and Moneybag because he was signed to Moneybag?
Yeah. See, like with them two, they could possibly get back cool because they really want this serious. You know what I'm saying? Really just was a change of words and calling each other out their name. And like I said before, at the end of the day, them two niggas in the same gang, so it can never be this serious. They is in the same gang under the same mob, under the same chief. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Mhm.
it's always a room for them to have a sit down.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, it just seems to me because you hear there are a lot of rumors on especially when Finesse got out, a lot of people felt like that because he was so hot and he signed that deal so fast, which people really don't truly we don't know. All we could do is just speculate.
You
You
see,
know,
that deal was already in the making. It was supposed to have been a joint venture deal with him and another label, but it was some issues going on with the other label that Finesse didn't agree to. So he just it was just a monetize all the way out instead of the other label, being there too.
hmm he said player co I heard Moneybag turn on his hood though, for real, for real. I don't know.
You know, they been saying that. I'm gonna say this though. They were saying Moneybag couldn't come back to the hood. Hey, and welcome back over there. They said the same thing about Gotti, but them folks still be over there in their hood. Bag be over there with no security, with no problem. His kids still over there in their hood, so like it can't be that big of an issue.
He said F and G young niggas don't even mess with Brick Gang and Big 30 for dissing Lil Marcus. It's deeper. Now, who is Lil Marcus?
That was one of the little young homies.
Okay. Hey, D-Mon. Hey, Nika. Hey, Duke Main. It's been anybody else that came in here that I didn't see. Hey, rest in peace, young dog. Well, it seems like, though, and I know you know because you're in the rap game. It seem like you have a target on your back when you are successful.
Always, always. Like this with every rapper. And I think I told you this before. Even like with Dolph, the area that where he from, Castade, Dolph did a lot of good over there, helped a lot of people. But you still got some people from over there that have been like, man, Dolph didn't never look out for me. Like he looked out for such and such. And he never put me on. Even though I've been rapping, you go always have them type of people. You hear me? And it might want his reason why he ain't put you on. You might have your background might have been fucked up and anything. You know what I'm saying? Like it wants your time to get put on. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Because we see how emotional some people are. And some of these young men are. They feel like you're supposed to. I mean, a prime example. We're hearing that one of the reasons that Straight Drop took Young Dolph out is because he did not sign him. Now, I don't know if I believe that because Straight Drop had not dealt with Dolph in a couple years, but it could have been one of the reasons why it was so easy for him to
yeah, because
do
the
what he
hate
did.
was already there. He
Yeah.
already despised him. So like the money just enticed him. Well, I can kill two birds with one stone. I really don't fuck with this nigga, and I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to trick a nigga like him to doing
Mhm.
some shit.
Yeah. Well, it do. It seems like now at this point, and I can't understand like why these record labels, why do you think these record labels are not protecting their artists? Because it's like they sign, and when they sign those contracts, it's got to be that some of the majority of them are involved. Like they're
They
signing their certificate.
putting insurance on them. That's their protection.
But then that means that they want them to die.
Well, they know in this business, anything could happen. We have seen all the rappers, starting to get took up out of her. So the record labels know it's dangerous for the artists. So they gonna make sure that this how they protect their investment with the insurance. They gonna be on the side where they ain't really never losing when it comes to the artists. They make sure of it. Cause when the artist die, guess who still get paid? The label.
The label, and they own the masters, and
Yup.
they don't get a family. It's nothing. They might bury
Sometimes
them.
the labels even own your name. Some of these rappers, the labels own their name. If they go somewhere, they can't even record under their name no more.
Wow, that's messed up.
That's why I always tell the artists, man, make sure you learn this business before you get into it. This business, something else. It's real serious out here. It's not a game.
Now I know you don't know, but if you had to guess, do you think Finesse signed a good deal, or he kind of he was kind of desperate because he signed pretty quick?
He kind of like know the contracts a little bit from like being around Bag and God in them. So I think he knew not to put himself in no 360. And like one thing about Finesse, when he was in jail, he knew his worth. I spoke with him over Facebook phone and shit while he was incarcerated, and he was saying my feature price, this price right now while I'm in here, but when I get out, is this right here. And I'm like, this nigga knows something. He knew he was finna take off like that. The deal
Mm-hmm.
was the only thing holding him back though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the labels in the, you right, Demon. The labels in the business of making money, but unfortunately, the way the bit, I mean, they don't necessarily care. They gonna get their money back. They will not. No business will take a loss.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so hmm, it's not hard for me to believe that, that they kind of promote these beefs so that they can recoup and make a profit, and they don't necessarily care about what these beefs are doing, because any other record head would try, record labels used to try to preserve their talent because that was their money.
Yeah.
Okay, so it seems like now it's kind of promoted because that brings in a lot of fast cash,
Mm-hmm.
but it's at the expense of the artist.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So I guess that's why I say, do rap beefs ever really end? It seems to me what I've seen in the past is, and even now, like sometimes when these artists are going back and forth with each other, especially in the rap game, and then as soon as they get out of their record deal, at some point later on down the line, it end up sizzling. They kind of end up getting cool. So it makes you feel like maybe the record labels kind of was the machine behind that beef.
See, like you will have a lot of labels, they'll sign artists, they know beefing with each other. Instead of like, hey man, look, y'all on the same label. We ain't finna have none of that. Whatever difference y'all gotta squash it if y'all wanna stay signed with this label. They won't do that. They'll promote both of them albums to the fullest and make the money off of it. And whatever happens, it happens.
Wow. Wow. Because now you see a lot of these record heads are kind of linking up. And it's almost like, I don't know, they're kind of linking up to try to corner the market I see in the South. And they kind of signing these, they kind of doing the, I see what they're doing with these artists. It's kind of dirty. Maybe two or three record labels are signing all of the artists, and but they're all kind of working together, and the artist is signed to them. Everybody getting paid off of the artist, and the money just kind of trickles down like the crumbs to actually the talent. Hakia says he was gonna sign anyways. T Gotti wasn't looking out. Jay Prince Jr. was.
Hold on, let me grab this food right fast.
Okay. Rest in peace, Young Dolph. I had missed your comment. I'm gonna go back up and look at it. Um, yeah, he says he was gonna sign anyways. T Gotti wasn't looking out. Jay Prince was Junior was. Okay, so Jay Prince Jr. was looking out for him, because I've heard now, and I don't know if it's true, but I've kind of heard that CMG still, he's still some kind of way signed to CMG, which means Gotti gets money off of him. I don't. That's just something that I heard. I don't know if it's true. Like a finder's fee or something like that. I don't know. I'm ex player code if he's ever heard that, but that would be messed up if he's continuously getting residuals off of him. See, that's how they kind of take advantage of these young artists. And what I've also noticed is with some of these record labels, if these young men are not beefing, if they are not beefing, they don't necessarily put a lot of money or time into them, because they kind of feel like, well, he ain't beefing, he ain't going at nobody, he ain't gonna really sell, so. And it's weird that as sometimes as soon as Okay, it seems like as soon as an artist sign a deal, as soon as they sign, you never hear anything about any beats. But it seems like some of these artists, as soon as they sign with a label that is recognizable, and I'm just talking about any label, it seems like they start having beef with people. That's kind of weird, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Part of the game. They call it marketing strategy now.
Wow. Even though it is bringing a lot of danger to, because these rappers dying like they dying like 40 going north.
Yep.
These young men are dropping, and these record labels don't seem to be slowing down at all.
Now
I mean,
they go find the next hot artist and get them.
and get them killed. That's exactly what's happening. You're right. That's exactly what's happening. They go sign the next thing. They already had their eye on them. And sometimes I don't know. This is just my thing. I think that's a part of the strategy. Once they start to sizzle, because they're always looking for talent. And it's sad. It's like they're always looking for the next person to sign their death certificate.
Yeah.
Unsuspecting artists with talent who just want to make it within the music industry, also because they know that there's money there to change their life.
Yep.
You know, so I think that is kind of messed up. So that's why I was saying, do rap beefs ever really die? Not as long as I think, some of these artists have a battery in their back, because there is no reason why all of these record label heads, the ones that's truly making money, they have a connection with each other. Why aren't they sitting these artists down to have beefs? Okay, why aren't they sitting these artists down to have beefs? And you know, telling them, letting them know, this is not this. You can keep it on wax, but it don't go, beyond that.
Yeah, they gotta prove something, so it's go always go pay his wax.
Well, unfortunately, that's what happened with young Dolph, and I think, um, and I hope now. The good thing about it is, we have not heard a lot from Finesse Two Times since he made that video. Now I know a lot of people was talking about that chain in that video, but I pretty much I didn't read a whole lot into it though. You
People
know,
really just don't understand, like, cause see, like I told you, people really knew on him. So when he been screaming the clan and FNG and all this, like it ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm,
To the people that just getting on, they're like, damn, what he on? They don't understand it.
mm-hmm.
It wasn't no disrespect to our people. Cause the one black man hanging off the necklace is Klansman.
Right, it was Klansman. People were saying when he was saying "leave me alone." I mean, with him being a street dude, I saw what he was saying. Leave me alone before he snap out. Daryl says rap beefs don't die; they just get old. Well, that's true. I can agree with that. That they don't. Oftentimes they don't really die; they just get old. But then some people, like I said, we saw what Gotti and Boo Dirty and them was going at it, and then they ended up being cool again.
Yep. But see, we had somebody in them, playing middleman with this situation too.
But I can't understand why nobody ever tried to, you
Do that
know,
with Dolph.
mediate that with Dolph.
And see, this the crazy part. Somebody could have, because both of them had mutual friends of each other. And that's the crazy part about it. Somebody that Dolph was cool with was like real cool with Yo Gotti, like been around Yo Gotti forever. So I don't understand it either.
So do you think, well, I mean, just in your opinion, y'all please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Do you think a lot of people was low key hating on Dolph because he was getting all that money? Dolph was getting money.
Yeah.
Even his ops had to say he was getting it. You heard what Rick
I was like, I
said.
was telling somebody earlier, like, yeah, they was hating on Dolph. Like, just look at it. Soon as he died, all the people in the industry Dolph was cool with, who they go hang with now? Who they running around with now?
They run around with Yo Gotti now.
Thank you.
They didn't give Dolph the respect. I mean, a lot of them act like they was afraid to say "Rest in peace" to Young Dolph.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, a lot of them didn't say it.
Didn't.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph says, all I'm gonna say, Dolph tried to swash beef with them. They said, no, I'm gonna kill you. Well, the insurance agent did say that. And it's so weird, because that beef with Dolph and Black Youngster never should have been. Dolph and Black Youngster did not initially have any beef.
Mm.
They didn't even have no beef. So I would say that their beef was generic, and it definitely went too far.
Yeah.
I can't understand why Black Youngster inserted himself in that beef so deep, a beef that was never his to begin with. Hey, William Davis. Y'all please hit the like button. Hey, Camo 8. Let me see who that I missed.
Y'all run the channel up like y'all be running them kelp stations up. And the cash I'm open too. Fuck you talking about. Y'all are gonna run that bullshit up in a minute.
Okay. I guess the truth is boring.
Yeah.
Darryl Brown says Dolph always has said he didn't even know Youngster. He did. And even when they tried to get Dolph to say something about Black Youngster, I've seen the interviews, every interview that I've seen, when they tried to egg it on, he would always say, they got him doing it. I ain't got no issues with Youngster. I don't know him. Got him doing it. He always said that. He always said it. So that's why I can't understand why Youngster was so. I mean, I don't.
That's why other artists, he stopped messing with other artists because they wouldn't play into that. They wouldn't beef with Dolph, and some of them artists was cool with Dolph. That's why you don't see them same artists around today.
It's messed up. I mean, I was looking. What's that? Arabian guy named the Arabic guy. That's got that a radio show.
I know he's from Afghanistan.
He's well known. He did all he could to try to get Dolph to say something about Youngster. You could tell Dolph didn't want to talk about it. He said, "Man, they got him doing it." He said, "Who?" He said, got him doing it." I don't know Youngster. They ain't got no issues with it. Mm-hmm. And I could tell that Youngster was very shocked when another interviewer who I guess would have to say was mature said, Young Dolph said he like your music. He ain't got no issues with you. He said that. It shocked him.
Yeah, I remember saying that.
So you had a lot of people putting a battery in their back, and then I feel like Youngster took it too far because it seems to me he felt like he needed to do that for some reason or another. Either he was told or he just felt like he needed to do it to better his situation. I don't know.
He was told because they would go spend a bag on your situation either way it go. But they're just part of winning your contract. Hey, you got to go after this nigga right here. If you want to be successful on this label. You know what I'm saying? You never know how it went behind closed doors.
Well, that's true. Because it definitely went too far.
Mm-hmm.
It never should have gone that far. And a lot of people were saying, well, Dolph was constantly dissing. Dolph had every right to feel like when people attempt your life. We saw evidence of him being shot when he was leaving the hospital. They tried to kill him twice that we know of. Dolph had said in the interview it was more times that people had tried to take him out. Okay. He said that there were other times that they had tried to take him out. So it was so, and then became personal after a while. Yeah, it became personal after a while, because if you listen to Dolph, he would laugh about that stuff. You know what I mean? I don't think he took it seriously enough because it was coming too deadly. It was evident that for whatever reason, somebody wanted him dead. I don't see how Black Youngster and them could want him dead so bad when he didn't know. They never knew him, never had no beef with him. How could you want a man dead that bad? And that's why I know that Black Youngster got to know that God is gonna come passing through on him. He got to know he gonna pay for that one. And no man in the world, I wouldn't give a damn what kind of situation they took you out of. Because what Black Youngster got to do is answer to God. No man in the world is worth the ass whooping that God is gonna put on Black Youngster. He got to know it's coming back around. He got to know it because that was never his beef. And it's a damn shame before God, and God gonna box Gotti big head ass.
But he got a song called "What Goes Around Come Back Around."
Well, then I'm glad he knows.
People be knowing, but like I said, with this younger generation, they're a little different. Like, money rule.
Black Youngster in his 30s.
Yeah.
He ain't that young.
He's still part of that crazy number clique, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree with you on that. And the mere fact that Gotti and Juke is in their 40s, I think Juke, because Juke make decisions too.
Yeah.
The fact that they're brothers and Juke is even older than Gotti. They came during an era where they know that we didn't get down like that. They know that because we're all in our 40s here. I don't know. Juke might be in his 50s. I don't know.
Yeah, but he damn near.
So
way older than me.
we came up during an era that we didn't. They know we didn't do that, and for them to be pulling, having these young dudes on the string, then say, "Well, look, we changing lives," but look at what's going on in your camp. I can't respect that. The reason I talk about that so much, and this is me saying it's not player code me. The reason I can't respect what they doing over there is because look at what he is still allowing his artists to do, but they expect for the public to support them. You expect for the public to support you, but you sitting up letting your artists go out down to the damn graveyard with a shovel and Dolph is dead. You sitting up letting Migos sit up and talk about I'm smoking on a Dolph pack. And then after that, they started really promoting him on their page. So it's like they're passively, aggressively promoting people that troll Dolph. I see that a lot of other people see that. That's not cool. When they should have had with their old asses is almost half of a damn 100. They got all these young dudes up under them. They should have been put a cork in there. It never should have got this far. It never should have. And then got it with his big long head ass, got the nerve to sit up and act like don't nobody know it's coming from him. It's coming from him. Because I point the finger at him, period, because he the one that's over that damn label. So he's the one to take the damn fault for it. Because if he ain't stopping it, that means he's either egging it on or he in agreement with it.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then they expect for the public, they sit up and let their artists do all this tacky, messy shit. And then they expect for folks to allow their children to download their music and stuff. Some of these folks crazy as hell because you hear a lot of the parents they act like they don't know no better when they should be saying we're not going to support anybody because Dolph was a Memphian, Gotti ass was a Memphian too, whether still here or not. They both came up in Memphis. Okay, a lot of the same people supported them before anybody else ever knew them. How could they be disrespectful to our city like that? And that's exactly what they're doing. Some of the people that have supported both of them, when they dissing Dolph, they being disrespectful to the people that have put money in their damn pockets.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay. So it pisses me off that it got that far. And I think it was strictly because Dolph was successful. If it had been anybody else that was making less money, that was not Dolph flossed. He didn't talk about it. It was evident that he was making bukus of money. It was evident of it. And it seems like when it's evident of a person is doing better than you, and then they kind of putting it out there, I'm doing better than you. You know what I mean? And really, they was just throwing shots at each other, but that ain't enough to hit nobody. It ain't enough to do that. So that's just kind of messed up, you know. And I think people had a lot of concerns with finesse two times is because we already know finesse two times is up next.
Yeah.
I mean, well, he up now. He ain't up next. He up now. That dude is blazing. Every time he drop a video, it shoots straight up within hours.
Hmm.
I just hope he don't go and do music with somebody that's gonna taint his image. Cause sometimes you can go do a song with somebody and then folks say I ain't gonna mess with him no more. Cause ugh. Just because I just feel like just because some people are Memphians don't mean you have to be doing music with them.
Yeah.
You don't have to do music with everybody that's a Memphian, because they'll mess up your image. And I'm not specifically saying who. I'm just saying.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this though. I know you might not want to see that, but you best believe that they working this situation out. You hear me?
Well,
Uh,
I don't. Well, him and Moneybag could do music together.
yeah, they gonna squeeze him in there too, but you know who else they gonna squeeze in there?
Who?
Who you think?
Gotti?
Yeah,
Oh Lord.
in due time, I'm telling you.
I don't mean no harm. I love it that the young lady Glorilla, I could never say anything about. I know people was kind of mad or whatever about her being on pictures with Dolph or whatever. I'm, you know, I know the area that the young lady came from. I don't know her, but just hearing the area that she came from, I know she got it from out the mud. I
She from
can't get
out there in my hood.
yeah, I
Hey,
can't yeah, I can't get it. I can't be mad at her. It seems like to me she in her bag, but the only thing that I've ever said about Glorilla is that I wish she could go do some of them interviews by herself, and and that I hope they don't do her wrong. You know what I mean? Because she's still a child,
yeah.
basically. You know. I know they signed her because she was already hot. I wish she could have stayed independent, but
Yeah, 'cause she was running up a bag by herself. Like I said, I had seen her itinerary and she was already booked up with no deal. With no deal. And I only got one song there, so that was a big plus for her, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't know if she like if her money was cool to, be pushing herself if she was straight on that level, but she was running up a bag by herself.
well, that's why they jumped on it so that they could get some money off of that.
But
It's
see, like that's like and he said in an interview before, like that's how he go when he sign artists. Like he go look for the artists with the buzz. Like you could be an artist, you could be hard as hell, but if he ain't got no following, you ain't buzzing. He ain't finna network with you. Now, if you later on down the line, you get the buzz and pop, and guess who will appear right back on the scene? He will.
Well, that's kind of like, but what these artists don't understand is that's like looking for artists to prey on, because once they sign with them, they're basically signing everything over to them.
Yeah.
So they're looking to steal, not necessarily your shine, but definitely your money
And your catalog.
and your catalog. Absolutely. Because Glorilla was already, they said she was already making noise, especially with the young girls. What she should have did was got with somebody that was going to teach her the business. If she was already grinding, so that she could continuously get the majority of her money.
Yeah. Cause
Because
now, like I said, her whole catalog is a CMG catalog now. And see, like a lot of artists, they get mad when they sign deals. Like, boom, you go sign a deal. I mean, like, Tamara, I want you to come get on this song. You like, all right, I'm gonna do it. Your manager tell you, in your contract you can't get on no songs unless the label cleared. So like a lot of times these artists don't even be knowing it, and they'll go do songs with people, and you wonder why songs don't be getting cleared because it's in your contract. You want to go get on nobody else's song if the label don't approve it.
well, I think she's kind of, you know, I
Hey,
think,
hey, Cadillac, she already got her grill fixed. That was the first thing she did with her bag.
yeah, she wouldn't got her
You
mouth
ain't get them
fixed.
teeth straight off the Whopper chop and don't play with it.
Yeah, she wouldn't got her grill fixed.
You know,
And
so
I gotta say, just because she's a young lady, I hope that they don't mess her over. That's all I can say because I want to see her win.
yeah, I
I
did
hope they
want
don't
to see
mess her over.
her. And like salute the gorilla too, man.
Yeah, I want to see her win.
Don't
I
y'all
do.
give her no hard times yet because she on CMG.
A lot of people don't want to support her because we already know that the support that we give her, it normally goes more so towards the label. I think that's the issue that people are having. Not necessarily with her, but the affiliation.
Yeah, it's just affiliation, like the same way with Marty. Like, I really never heard of him, so he signed with them. Then I was checking out old music, and I'm like, damn, he was on this, he was on that, and like, he a dope rapper.
Hmm. That's why I say these artists have to be very meticulous about who they affiliate with.
Yeah, because it can hurt your fan base, and the thing is, like, if you an independent artist and you trying to get signed and come in the game, you trying to boost your followers up. You ain't trying to have them cut down, especially your day one followers by who you associate.
The chat wearing her out. The chat ain't letting up on Paul Glorilla. Monica said, "I can't do it. My heart won't allow it." Catalan says, it was true though, Nika. Anesthetics wise, she needs to for real, for real. I have a natural born queen say I have no interest in her.
Yeah, I know, but it see, like that's crazy though. Like, like I can't tell nobody who to rock with, who to fuck with, but like, if she was signed to QC, she would be getting nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that girl wasn't nowhere around when them folks were having their issues. She just hopped in the game to get her a bag, and who she rock with shouldn't define her character, or as people go support her or not support her.
Nika says hopefully she got some people guiding her besides Hammerhead.
She keep a little crew around her. Like I think she had it set up where like I think Lil Larry with her DJ now, but she had like a personal DJ, like personal people around her that was with her from day one. Like sometimes they'll let a lot of your people come along, and they just rotate with the other people from the label and shit.
Daryl Brown says they probably are gonna mess her over. There's a history of it. Mm.
But see, there's one thing like with all the new artists, like they been getting their money though. Like now the old people like Zed Zilla and them, they wasn't getting shit, but all these new folks, they been getting their cash. Like I can't even get on her and lie and say that.
We guess, because that might be in a contract too. They can't talk. They if they wasn't, they probably couldn't talk about it. I'm sure that's in the contracts now too.
Hold up.
Um, let's see. Deborah says she would have waited before she signed to Gotti. I think she should have waited. She was already blazing. She was already making a name for herself. When these record heads, a lot of them, especially when they are sharky and they come to try to sign you, it's because they see they want to make more money off of you than you make for yourself. It's sad that a lot of these record labels don't want to see you make a whole lot of money. It's almost like it's a sin in the record business, just like it's a sin to do what Dolph was doing. That's a damn shame. Folks want you to slave for them. And they took Dolph out of here because they want to be able to continuously take advantage of artists. And Dolph was teaching them independence what they should have been doing. See, y'all know I be getting upset when I talk about this, but they should have been doing because you could still make money if you do a finder's fee. There's nothing wrong with somebody getting a finder's fee. There's nothing wrong with when people write songs or produce getting residuals. There's nothing wrong with record heads getting a percentage. But what they're doing is they flat out pimping these artists, and they want to take out anybody like Dolph that teach these artists independence. That's messed up when all these black dudes ought to be trying to teach in financial freedom and independence. I don't respect a lot of these record heads for what they doing. They know they wrong. A lot of them feel like because they are already they tied up in these 360 deals that the only way for them to truly make money is to pimp other artists. He said, "Who is Hit Kid at Player Call?
That's a producer. That's who producer a singer.
What single?
That FNG joint.
Oh, okay.
Real. Yeah, he kid, he hard.
Hit Kid is a producer out of Memphis. They did take their FNF fast. So did they truly take her FNF?
I mean, like she signed with CMG, so this song under CMG catalog now. That's what I was telling you. Like it's under their catalog. Like you gonna be hearing a remix to that song soon. You know that CMG catalog.
They
Now I
said
don't know if her deal where she own her masters all. You know I don't know how it work out, but you know it's under their catalog now.
they said she was hanging with Gotti long before she signed that contract. For all we know, she been under CMG. I mean, that's true. For all we know, that's true. Monica says CMG has the
She was
copyright.
hanging with him cause like that's the same way with Big Boogie before he was signed and he was just under Jug management. He was around them like all the time. He was on the road with them. He came the same way she did, open up for birthday bash. Boogie did the same thing. So like I guess they were molding him then when he was doing this shit before they actually signed him.
They says CMG has the copyright of FNF.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, well, I hope that they don't get it when she starts to sizzle, and she will, because all artists go through a season where they fizzle when they flaming, and then it starts to fizzle out.
Yeah.
I hope they don't encourage her to get into no beefs either, because it seemed like to me that they was trying to kind of get her to be into, or it could have been just the public trying to get her to be in a beef with the girl she used to be with. What's the young lady's name?
The
Is
gorilla we're hanging with. You
Yeah,
talking
Glorilla and
Gloss?
Gloss.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just signed a QC.
Yeah.
Is she making any noise?
Yeah. She doing good over there.
They said they're gonna have her beefing with King Von's sister in a minute. King Von's sister is a rapper.
No, I don't think Kayla no rapper. She do clothes or some shit.
Chocolate says, Player Code, do you know how long she had been with him before they did the signing on the Jets?
Like I think like some months prior to that. I forgot when she said they had first reached out to her because she had talked about this shit on an interview.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. She sounds good. They say Gloss hard.
Yeah, she hard.
I've heard other people say that before now, that she's hard.
Oh.
Do you think that she getting the same amount of publicity as Glow?
Not right now. She ain't got no single hot as she do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the reason why CMG didn't want her, but they still like helped her get set up in a situation.
Wow.
See, this shit just like basketball. When it's draft season, okay, we ain't gonna keep her this time. We gonna sell her to y'all, and then boom, y'all sell us this player right here. Like it's just like that.
It said, Daryl says, do anybody know how much Dolph was worth before he passed? A ballpark. I don't. I don't know. They say that there are different numbers. I've heard somebody say 14 million, and people say you got to be out your mind. Dolph was worth close to 100 million, and that ain't hard to believe. Dolph went and bought $250,000 cars cash. He wasn't leasing them or nothing.
Yeah.
Monica J said Gotti wasn't making no moves until Dolph was taken out. That's how it appears. Whether it's true or not, that's how it appears to me also. That it seems like when Dolph was taken out, that's when he got that $100 million deal. That it seems like
I mean, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep this shit real. Like, when Dolph died, like, yeah, they did elevate. Like, they got a lot of endorsement deals. Uh, Shit did kind of go up for them. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, it even got to the point where gotta just not really be live on social media. Like, they'll just get on social media unless he promotes something. But like now, he just started getting on social media. But like, let's say before Dolph pays, like the moves was being made, but people probably just weren't tapping in like that. Like, like it's easy. People like watching his every move now because of the Dolph situation. So like before this situation, like only people that was watching his move, people that were rocking with him or rocking with his team. But like he was making the moves and shit.
wonder why he's so loud with him now. If he was making them, it wasn't obvious to us though that he was making.
Yeah. And see, like, I don't know, like you just gotta look at this shit like from an open book situation. Like, don't go on this shit on your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. But it's a crazy situation. But like, then when dog pay, they elevated like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. They,
Yeah, they did. I mean, and
I forgot about this. Like, yeah, they music is on NBA 2K. The new version of 2K that's gonna come out. They music on there. So like, yeah, they did start elevating and doing shit.
okay. Well, that would lead many to believe, since they was elevating it, that it was more even above who a lot of people think that it was that was involved. It was more people that wanted Dolph out the way because he was about to ruin the game
Yeah.
by making all that money without their say so. He said, "I don't believe this dude from Memphis."
Where you want me to pull up at?
Uh, don't worry about that. Okay, so and sound is stamped. So he got 2 pages. Only okay, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all come in here trolling tonight, because I guess they say I ain't from Memphis either. If y'all come in here trolling tonight, uh, okay, I guess he was already. I'm still seeing it, but y'all might not be still seeing it because I'm not gonna deal with no trolls. Because y'all gonna. I'm telling y'all, okay. You bitches gonna be making about 100 pages tonight because we gonna open up the floodgates of heaven and start blocking. Okay. Now what was we saying? I forgot what I was saying.
And you were talking about that one, but that what you were saying about I was talking about how they were elevating and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So okay, so yeah, so it seems like that they elevated, okay, after Dolph died. So that would lead me to believe that there were people even higher that was involved. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, you can keep talking.
Yeah, that's a crazy situation though. No cap. And see, like, how I just be explaining this shit, cause like I done seen so much of this shit, and I be knowing, I be on point with this shit. Cause I done seen like everything that's been went on from day one type of shit. Go ahead, put it in there. Dog was everything they wanted to be. Yup.
Okay, here I come. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I'm not speaking for player code. I'm speaking for me. These souls that come in here,
You
I
went.
stand, I stand on the side of what's right, and I don't agree with what God in them, how they've handled this, or what they're doing, or what they did in the past. So it ain't no need for nobody to come in here and say you choosing sides. Choosing sides to me, when people say that, that's like a fad. You know, that's the new fad when people say words like that. So I don't go with fads. I'm too old for that. Okay, I don't get into stuff like that. I stand on the side of what's right. So now I don't stand on God is them side. Because I don't think how they've handled anything as it relates to young Dolph has been right. I think they went too far in every aspect. So you don't have to come in here and ask me nothing. I put it out there. Okay. So if you have issues with it, you can push on.
You over there munching, ain't
I'm telling you.
it?
Nika said, that's right, Nika. I'm not gonna let them distract me. Because I was getting ready to say something here. I lost my train of thought. Okay. But like I said, I think it's so with that happening with them, it seemed like appearing that they elevated. Okay. It appears because they elevated that it would have been somebody higher that wanted Dolph, okay, to even above them, that would have wanted Dolph to be gone. You know what I mean? Especially when you start seeing it appears that people have elevated. But what I can't understand is with some of these black artists, and it just, it messes me up so bad, is that they see how these record labels have taken advantage of even them. Okay.
I guess.
So if they know, I was trying to read Chocolate City's comment. Y'all comments move so fast, I can't really see them. I catch them like my screen. They be moving up real fast. I be trying to read them, but they see how the record companies have messed them over. I can't understand why a lot of these record heads could not get with Dolph, and they all join in and figure out a way that, to for financial liberation. Even with some of the newer artists that's coming up, they could have still made money with those artists being signed to them,
Yeah,
because it's enough money. They could have made a lot of money because a lot of them are artists.
yeah, but
But instead, they work to get this boy out of here, because maybe people higher up wanted him gone too. Because I think it's a damn shame before God for a black man to let any record head, be it black or white, come to them and say that somebody needs to go because they're giving the game away, or because he's independent, or whatever way that they put it. It ought to be an insult to them, because to me, that would be just like saying, they want to be able to keep all the artists in slavery. I don't understand what's going on with our people.
man, it's a lot of street politics and this shit. Like, let me see. I'm trying to put this so you can understand. All right, boom. Okay, even though Dolph showing them how to be independent, like I said, street politics come into play. Man, you got a lot of niggas that's coming into the game straight out the trenches, straight from the streets, and they coming in the game with this street mentality. They not coming in business, man, on the level Dolph on. They ain't on it. So, boom. Damn, this nigga selling all these motherfucking records. He ain't signing nobody. Damn, he doing this. They start looking at him like competition. What you want to do with competition? The street way, when you looking at when it's street politics. How can we get this nigga ass up out of her? Can't put no charge on him. He got more money than us. Can't set them up. We done tried that already. We gotta get them gone. Like it's a lot of street politics, a lot of gang politics behind this shit. Then I ain't hit the fan yet. Like this shit crazy. Like real talk.
But that's messed up though. Like, and I understand what you're saying. Like, with a lot of these street dudes, when they don't know, and I'm talking about a lot of these younger ones, if they want to get into the industry, if they ain't never really had nothing, they don't know. They ain't even thinking about no financial liberation. They just think about getting into the game
Shit.
and getting their hands on a little bit of money.
So they can go buy some Amari James. Some,
That's all.
I'm saying like they head so messed up, and like why I said gotta be somebody around that's telling them the right thing. But like people don't be listening. You just gotta tell them in the right way, and they are listen. Like, but it's crazy though. Like they don't come in the game thinking about that. They come out. I need to get me a haircut. I need to give me some change. Niggas will go buy a haircut and some change before they go put their mom in the house.
Wow.
Yeah. Had their mama still staying in the hood. They video number one, your mama still in the hood.
Wow. They fail to understand that Dolph was the chosen one, right? But I think it's sad though. Simply, and Dolph up out of here simply because of jealousy. All that dude ever talked about was getting money, really. If you listen to a lot of Dolph stuff, he talked about getting money. And because there may have been a little beef or whatever, I mean, it seemed like every time, I mean, it's messed up on so many levels. That young man is gone because the hotter he was, the more they wanted to take him up out of here. And that's basically all it boils down to. I know finesse two times is a little bit more street. You know, I know he's a little bit more street, but it's a lot of snake stuff that go on in the industry.
Yeah.
We're seeing that now. William Barry said Gotti wants to intimidate Memphis. I believe that now. This is me. I believe that. When this situation happened, I believe when this situation happened, um, with Dolph, I believe when this situation happened with Dolph, that I saw how a lot of the people in his camp and stuff moved, like a lot of stuff. But that was a lot of those young dudes that was on the internet trying to intimidate. But I mean, yeah, I believe that, but that would never happen though. How many videos did Gotti shoot in his hood? Before Gotti, before all this, the majority of Gotti's videos were they shot in Memphis?
Yeah, he just shot plenty of videos in the Chris inside apartments over there. Let me tell y'all the story behind it. And then I like that I be trying to take over this mind, like I just the same to my whole situation change so I know what's going on, like shit that the people don't know. Like, okay, boom, he started coming up doing videos. They was shooting him in the cribs in trap houses. He started blowing up, getting bigger. The people in the apartment said every time he come over there, like he incite a riot, it be uncontrollable over there. So they like, man, you gotta stop shooting videos over here. He started doing them at nighttime, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Same situation still occurring. So they get it where he couldn't go over there and do videos. So if you start paying attention, he started doing more videos on Watkins and Brown at St. Courts. Damn, that the same situation started happening there. So like when they be at these little houses doing videos when they down here, it's probably be a property they own low key or an old little trap spot over there in the horseshoe. And where they'll shoot a lot of videos at. Cause I ain't too, like they can block the street off over there. So if it's a problem, they able to get up out of there before the problem comes. So a lot of the recent videos in the hood been shot over there in their horseshoe.
Mm-hmm.
his last comment? I ain't even see that comment. Oh,
They said God want to take over Memphis, but that ain't gonna happen because I'm gonna tell no, that ain't gonna happen.
oh nah, I ain't say nothing about that chocolate shit. I said that.
Um, they fail to understand Dolph was the chosen one, jacked up priorities. They want Gucci and Balenciaga, so they sign their life away. That's true, Monica.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true. Demon, that's true. Modern day slavery, and that's what it is. And like I said, I can't understand why you see more and more black people getting record heads. But I guess in order, it's almost like, in order for when they get these record labels, they have to have funding to be able to give money to their artists, I guess. Um, so, I guess whoever they're getting their funding from, there has to be some deals made.
Cause like a lot of these artists just popping out and getting signed. Like some of these kids been signing for 10 racks.
What?
Yeah, like yeah.
Some of these artists been signing for $10,000, just signing their whole life away. Um, Joy Loves God says so. He has a black cloud of violence and trouble following him everywhere he goes. Well, with the way that this Dolph situation has been handled, I don't see nothing good coming to them, anyways. I don't. I don't see it. Y'all, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, let's see, there's only 73 likes. Y'all, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. Um, yeah, please hit the like button. Their plans is to flip them 10 racks, Miss T. Laugh out loud. You
So
bet right. Because you'd be surprised that you would think that when these artists, because we don't really even know what they signing for real. They might say they signing for a certain amount and they really don't be, because it seems like to me it's so many rappers like that's out in the street. They still doing the exact same thing when they was hustling in the street. You would think they would get out the street when they sign deals. Why you think they don't get out the street, player call?
man, money hungry and addicted to the game.
Yeah, but
In
they
a lot
would
of
be
cases,
making the money off of the rap.
yeah, they can, but then in a lot of cases, you got the CEO that's plugged in. Well, you might supposed to get 50,000 this month, but what I'm finna do, I'm finna give you these 12 bowls. You pass them out to the young niggas. I want this off on. Oh, for real? Okay. They already used to it anyway. I told you, niggas is turning the rap game into the street game. Cause that's all coming into the rap game now is real street niggas.
Mm. So you see a lot of gang members getting into the rap game, and so that's the reason why they can behave like they are behaving, because a lot of them are just gang members,
Yeah. They
and
bringing the
that's a
same
strategy.
Texas in.
You said in what?
They bringing the same Texas from the streets to the rap game.
But don't you think that's a strategy though of the record heads?
Yeah.
Because you don't see them signing anybody that's not in that might not necessarily be in a gang affiliated. And contrary to what people might believe, everybody ain't gang affiliated. And even if they are, I mean, they don't necessarily have to be beefing. And it seems like they don't want those ones that don't beef.
Gonna say them nothing. They want the ones hollering about gang gang, ready to catch a body, slam somebody out. We gonna sign you. You over here talking about peace and empowerment. Get the fuck out the office. I'm telling you real shit.
D-Mon said that's why YSL is in trouble. Now that's true. And I don't get a lot of people as it relates to that YSL situation. Now, if it's true, and they're still innocent until proven guilty, if it's true that they did those things, I can't understand why people, you know, wouldn't want them off the street. If they were still on the street terrorizing the street and everybody was knowing it, the folks would still be saying, well, you know, they in with the police helping them do this, and that, the DA in on it and all that. Instead, you know, people say they want justice and they want, you know, for their kids and stuff to be able to live peacefully in the neighborhoods that they pay for, but they don't want the people that the authorities say is causing all of this mayhem and violence off of the street.
it's, it's the clowning of people he was taking care of. You heard me?
But yeah, but I guess in the fans,
Yeah.
Natural Born Queen. Okay, I'm gonna be good. Let's see. But with that YSL situation, that's gonna be interesting. Now, hmm, I kind of feel like in the end, after they've drained him of every cent, that he might get out. But when he get out, he gonna feel it.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he get out, he gonna feel it. They gonna put a hurting on him.
We're gonna be back to eating ramen noodles.
Hey, Christian Yule. He said, "Hey, tell me play a call.
What it do?
Y'all subscribe to their channel, hit the like button, share, much love. A shout out to Moscow,
No,
Tennessee.
my bad. You know, Gunner signed to him, so he go always eat good off of Gunner.
Who, Young Thug?
Hmm.
Well, yeah, that's true. But at the rate Funny is going, she putting a hurting on Young Thug. She's taking him all the way down through there. And them defense attorneys are playing dirty to try to stop it. Hey, Miss T, just stepping in, and no beef never ends with these new age fools. Well, that's true, unless it ends in death. And then when one person is killed, there's always retaliation. You know, in this Young Dolph's case, Young Dolph, you know, I think when all of this stuff starts to fizzle, I just don't, I just don't see there not being any retaliation. You're right. I guess it's really never ending, because whoever is retaliated on, somebody else is going to be going to look to take somebody else out. And the truth of the matter is, there has already been a lot of retaliation. We just probably didn't know the people. Monica says, y'all heard Funny Willis mixtape drop today. Y'all asses ain't getting no bun.
Them boy, like, stop it, though. They calling feeling their emotions.
um, rubbing off on me. Natural Born Queen. Y'all please hit the like button as y'all come into the room. Please hit the like button. Well, my thing is, you know, I don't think that the beefs end as long as there is a battery in the artist's back.
I don't know.
And the record heads want to make all the money that they can make, so they kind of egg it on. I still don't really know, because he's not this real big star. I still don't know what Black Youngster gained out of that beef with Dolph, other than in the end is he's going to um he's going to regret a whole lot of it in the end, when wherever he end up, where he's going to end up at. I think it's going to be a lot of regret then, as he gets older, because like I said, Black Youngster do know that he's going to have to reap what he sowed it, and it ain't nowhere around that. He already know that. Did y'all hear Thug and Gunna trying to have a convo live in court? The attorney lies had to remind them they were being recorded. Wow. No, I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Catalina says she gets us all. Catalina, what? Who gets us all? Let's see. Um, funny. I am late, but I am. Hello, everyone. Hello, Miss Michelle Johnson. Um, you are funny PR person right now with her music. I love funny. I love it what funny is doing. I do. I have to be honest because I believe in justice. And when people are heinously, there's a difference between, I'm going to tell y'all something. I've always had an issue with, and I'm not, you know, I don't agree with people selling drugs and things of that nature, but I've always had an issue with murderers and rapists and things of that nature getting less time than a drug dealer, right? They'll go give a drug dealer 30 years, but people that's out there killing and raping and stuff like that, they might get, 6 years, or somebody go do something to a sexually assault a baby, they might get 13 months.
Get
I
some
got
papers.
issues
I
with
totally
that.
agree with you.
I agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. And everybody should be outraged at that. But with Funny, them, they have been watching these dudes for 10 years, the authorities, and they've been accused of some heinous stuff. If it is, they are found guilty, they got to pay for that. I don't agree with any of that, being treacherous in the streets, killing people.
You took us back to Germantown. You said this. We the real South Parkway.
Let's see. Catalea Lee says, true, the beef doesn't end ever in my eyes, even when there's a death at time. Demon says people want to the violence to stop, but don't want the people that's causing some of the violence locked up. That's true. That's an oxymoron. They ain't doing nothing about the violence in our neighborhood. They just had did let everybody. The police is in on it. Okay, well they just made an arrest. They got the rapist. Oh, they just want to do a black man wrong. Okay, child, these folks sick. I'm talking about our people really sick, and our community needs some counseling because there's a lot of mental illness going on too. TG says Miss T, they got Trap Boy Freddie from Dallas arrested by the feds. Guess that Rico working looks like it's connected to Young Thug. Yeah, we was talking about that last night, but we didn't really get the opportunity to get the scoop on what happened because now what did they say what his charges was? I know people were saying that Trap Boy Freddy was arrested, but did they ever confirm? Remy, stop. Did they ever say what his charges was?
Who charged?
Trap Boy Freddy. Have you heard that one?
I ain't heard nobody say what his charge was. Something about they got some tigers at his house or some shit. For real?
Is, is that what they got him for, raising tigers?
Nah,
He's supposed to have exotic animals at his house. Where he get them from?
I know these niggas think they Scarface.
Now, what he thought he was gonna do with them tigers when they got bigger? Because they was not gonna be loyal to him.
Yeah,
Those are exotic animals. They'll eat the hell out of him. They're wild animals. So that's what they got him for, having tigers at his house.
don't give me the line.
Because in some areas now, it is against the law to have exotic animals like that and have them at your home because that's dangerous not only to them but to other people.
Yeah.
True the beef. Okay. People want the violence to stop. Let's see, Miss T. They got y'all. Did they get Trap Boy Freddy for having tigers? I'm interested because I don't want to hurt my stomach laughing at that one. Lord, let's see. YSL is connected to 50 murders. They need to be under the prison. I agree. Money from Gotti. That's right, Catalina. We love justice. Threatening 10-year-old kids and whatnot. It's not cool. Who threatened a 10-year-old?
The witness kids.
Oh, yeah. And I believe those defense attorneys, y'all know I did a video on that. I think those defense attorneys leaked that. They can get up there and say all they want to. They play dirty like that. My client, this is hurting my client. And them defense attorneys did that because they don't want the witnesses. If the witnesses get too afraid to come to court or they start recanting their statements and things of that nature, funny, don't have a case and the defense wins. They could talk all day. They the ones did that. Miss T, they're called hypocrites, and yes, mental illness is crazy around our people. I'm telling you, it's a lot of mental illness, and it's not helping mental illness. Coupled with crack.
Oh shit!
Mental illness coupled with crack is, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's a deadly thing.
Bad combination.
That's a bad and pitiful combination. I'm telling you, that's a pitiful combination. Just say no to crack. I'm telling y'all. Trap Boy had to be arrested so it doesn't look like he's an agent. Monica. Was Trap Boy arrested for having tigers? That's what I want to know. For having exotic animals. And they say he had some tigers.
He bullshit.
Oh Lord, I wonder where all the bodies is at Monica. Is that's what they dug up at Thug backyard? They went to Thug's backyard, or she's joking? His charges were for weapons and and tiger.
Ain't he a convicted felon?
Yeah, he might be a convicted felon. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. He got tigers. He got exotic animals. I guess he was gonna breed them and sell them because he wasn't gonna be able to do anything with them tigers. They grow fast.
Mm-hmm.
They was gonna whoop his ass. I'm gonna tell you something. These folks go and get these exotic animals, and then the next thing you know, you hear them on the news because they think because they raise them, they be loyal to, and them animals get bigger and whoop their asses because they are still wild animals.
Yeah, she said Teaser was a convicted felon too. I've been saying that he know magic tricks.
I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody know that situation with Teasy. It's just I ain't never in my life, and I worked at the sheriff's office forever. I ain't never in my life known a person to get out on a ROR. Okay, never. That was a convicted that had as many charges as Teasy, and then had already had priors. Okay, released on recognizance. Now, I'd never seen anything like that before. Because when people said that, I said, well, maybe he had never been to jail before. And I said, well, shit, but he had. But even with those charges, they don't give them no ROR. It leads me to believe, because see, people think the judge did it. When they have magistrates after court is over, which are attorneys that are appointed to act in the capacity of a judge down in the Sallyport area. Player Cole, you've been down there, you know.
Hey, it ain't been recently.
That's been down there in the Sallyport area. And he said he big rat and truly mafia done. People think that he's been down there telling. But it is it's strange, I don't know if he told if he said anything or not, but either one of those magistrates was paid off or something else went on. Okay, or something else strange went on, or maybe they could have made a mistake. I don't know.
They never made them kind of mistakes when I went to jail.
Huh?
They never made them kind of mistakes when I went to jail. Never.
Jeff Lee said he's an informant.
I believe.
um, they said I see it's a wannabe AOB member in here. Who's AOB? Who is AO? What is who? What's going on? I be missing. I'll be missing it. Them comments be moving so fast. My bad for the comments, player code. No disrespect intended at all. The guy said he's sorry for saying you on stamp. Miss T, no mistakes. I'm telling you, when Shondell walk in the courtroom, he gonna be doing the crip walk in his suit and tie. You think what you think Shondell on the run? Play a call.
Shit, not really. Like, okay, how long this man since they been allegedly looking for him?
January, they let him out by mistake, and they
Man,
ain't trying to find
these
him.
ain't just letting nobody walk around like that. I ain't saying that. Like, everybody I know was on the run from the fields, they was caught immediately. Immediately. Even the ones with money.
Mm. It's weird, and then Jeremy Pierre said that they told him that they weren't looking for him. He said that. Why wouldn't you be looking for somebody that's charged with murder and the trial? You know, the people are already preparing to
We
go to
just did
trial and
this so
stuff.
the Hitters won't be looking for him so he can show up and trial with a smile.
They gonna have to. Hmm. Nika said he's snitching. Hmm. I don't know. No impumps in his, Deborah. Oh, Chandel is DNA is gonna be in a pinstripe suit with gator shoes. He might have on gator shoes, but I don't know if he's gonna be in the pinstripe suit. They said she said that nigga about to tell Tam. He's talking about Teasy. Do you really think Teasy? Because I think Teasy was pretty close to Juke. You think he would tell?
How else you get out of jail? That nigga must get food.
I'm playing devil's advocate. Cataleo says, I'm in and out the chat, y'all. I'm seeing about my mom. She had knee surgery and keep asking who is the people laughing. I told her my other family, and she said, well, you're not paying me no attention laughing. I hope your mother gets well, Catalea. I heard the throat clearing, Miss T. um, they said, I wonder who gonna make Young Thug skirts and dresses for him in the slammer. Young Thug, Lord, please. I was ready to say something, but I'm gonna try to be good tonight. I want to say something so bad, but hey, Young Thug seem to be working hard to try to get up out of there. If he get out, he gonna have to go on tour. Cause Fonny gonna make sure he ain't got a damn dime.
Yeah.
Shondell going to be dressed like Nino Brown and pointing his finger. I'm telling you, teasing a stole drop money. And he telling Monica. That's what they say. He stole drops money. They did say that. Now I would think, that teasing them, if they that close to drop, they supposed to have been. They're not officially now. Is truly a mafia like a official gang, or is it just like a clique?
Don't give me the line. I
Okay.
mean, like, ain't gonna be no official gang because, like, what they just down here in Memphis, right?
Mm-hmm.
From what I know of, don't give me the line. Like, when I talk about gangs, I'm talking about real gangs, and just no disrespect to the cliques out there. Like, I'm talking about Crip, GD, Vice Lord, Blood, Peace Stones, Ill Rookie. That's what I be talking about. The stamp gangs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see why, and I'm just saying, like, why didn't his people try to get him a lawyer?
I just did a a video about that. Like, a lot of people get into the game looking for love, brotherhood, and all that, but like originally, the gangs was set up to watch over the community,
Mm-hmm.
stop the violence. It wasn't no violence, black on black. We was stopping the violence and the police, and they had boxes set up every gang. Let's just say your husband or boyfriend was in the gang, he got fired or whatever. Y'all rent due. It was a box there, and the box was for stuff like that. They made sure they fed the kids that was going to school, looked out for the neighborhood, but like nah, that ain't what it's about. It's all about the drug gang, the crime gang. Like it's a whole new set of rules in place, a whole new game going on.
Mm-hmm.
The original concept have left out.
Well, that's true. I agree. Demon said, "Player code don't be talking about no poop butt gangs."
Yeah, we ain't talking about the backyard gang. We talking about the real gang, like did originate in California, Chicago. Not the shit y'all made up in y'all backyard. No, we is not talking about that. That don't count. And a lot of people get mad at me about that, but I always tell people like with them backyard gangs, this how you know they backyard gangs. Cause when you go to prison, the prison gangs don't respect it. You either go get down with the G's, the Crips, the Vice Lords, the Bloods, the Mexican gang, MS-13s and all that, or it's nothing. You ain't finna come here with it. It ain't stamped. It ain't stamped in no land. So like, they gets no love.
This Monica said there is a difference. These gang members do drugs instead of selling. I think
Yeah,
that's got a lot to do with these beefs too. You know that
yeah.
a lot of these gang members are on drugs.
Some of them selling the same drugs they use.
Yeah, and then after a while, they can't sell it no more because they be too strung out. They trying to use everything they get their damn hands on.
Yeah. Then
They didn't have their own supply.
then another thing, like I said, with the gang, like people just don't be knowing. Like nowadays, you lose a gang member to beef or unnecessary beef. It's supposed to be that gang burying him. The gang members ain't got nothing on the funeral. Who you see burying the family? They having fish fries, taking up donations and all this. If one of your gang members was in jail, every Friday, whenever y'all had y'all meetings, we taking up money. That's what the money get took up for this in the box. So brothers get bond money. You don't see none of this going on. How many gang members we got in jail on petty bond sitting down there? I can't even name them, but ain't none of that going on. So like that's why I said the gang gets no respect.
Hmm.
On bed and like back in the day couldn't no outsiders come breaking no house in the hood. Let's just say if this a GD neighborhood, you ain't coming over here breaking in nothing, stealing nothing.
Hmm.
But now people will just look at you. They are recording, look at them folks breaking in them house. I'm finna put them on Snapchat.
Because they feel they care all they care they addicted to likes and views
Yeah.
for about what 48 hours because after about 48 hours people don't even want to see it no more.
Mhm.
you know People don't even want to see it no more.
Like, it's real. That's why I always like educate the homies on the games, cause like I know a lot of them be out here lost and just looking for love, but they really don't know what they getting into. Like once you join that game, like it's a whole nother lifestyle you gotta adapt to.
Yeah, I think it's messed up though. You have people, you have young men like straight dropping them straight. Like I was saying before, straight dropping them was straight drop was not a bad rapper. He definitely was not a bad looking young man, and he could have easily grabbed the females fan base.
Yeah,
They liking him now.
yeah,
He could have easily grabbed the female fan base. And what I can't understand is why, a lot of these labels would not sign him to help to push that rather than, maybe or allegedly, I'll say, because we hear a lot of stuff all over the internet, whereas people had promised him to to put him in the music business if he went and took Dolph out. You know what I mean? So I can't understand like why these record heads do stuff like that rather than help to perfect their gift because they could have easily made a profit off a straight drop,
Yeah, he was
especially
marketable.
if he was hungry.
And even like right now, like I always go check his comments out on his music. And right now, maybe for the wrong reasons, but Straight Drop got a following right now, and it's not a small following. He got a fan base right now, and it's not a small following. Like I said, it might don't be for the right reasons, but he was able to accumulate it. And just think what he would have accumulated with the right reasons and the right intention. He would have stayed down and trust the process because he had to tell it. I don't know if he ain't had the patience from the look of it, but he had to tell it though.
Monica says, "Child dropped so stressed he going bald in the back.
You gotta
Teasing
do that.
left him high and dry."
I, matter of fact, I was tripping out my homeboy Vato post today. He was like, "Man, my girl done left me for dead in her." I had to tell him, P, you know this ain't nothing new. Like, bro, what was you expecting? Like, what was you expecting? You know what I'm saying? Like Forrest Gump say, shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Rob says, "Straight drop is trash. Let's be real." Nakia says, "Tam, like I said, all of them should have a backyard wedding with a dope boy preacher, no cap." Well, I think the reason Straight Drop is going bald is because Straight Drop is stressed out. I think Straight Drop is having to deal with he's having to kind of cope and deal with the fact that he probably won't be out for at least another. It depends on if he goes into survival mode, and for some reason I feel like he's gone into survival mode. He might be home in 25 or 30 years if he has. If he hasn't, he won't be home for 60 years, and by that time we all been went on home to the Lord
Well, I'm
in
trying
60
to be like
years.
this man on the news, be 91, still cutting grass. So hopefully I still be.
Rest in peace. Young Dolph says, when he did that to Dolph, his views went skyrocket. He wasn't known out of Memphis for real until then. And it's a damn shame how people, I believe people had a battery in his back saying, if you do that, that's going to take you up.
Yeah,
And these people would go and do that.
that's why he couldn't stay out the internet. Like, and it's crazy. That's why I said if he would have had the right people around him and pushing him, he could have went somewhere. Cause like right now, everybody go say we ain't fucking with Straight Drop or his music ain't there. Like I'm just gonna speak real. Like if he did some fucked up shit, but like that nigga had some talent at the end of the day. Like he just did some fucked up shit, and he just stay down and wait his turn. And he had the wrong people around. If he would have had a team that wanted to see him go to the top for real, man, I don't think he would have got involved in this shit. He just had the wrong people around him, steering him the wrong way. Like he a young nigga, so it's easy to influence him. He around some money, but it's the wrong kind of money.
And Nikhil says, he going bald because he not on drugs now and they're stressing. Oh, the thing always jump. In their stressing eating jail food. And Lynn says Straight Drop could never be picked up due to his charges, rape and allegedly murder. Don't nobody want to sign anyone with the rape rap sheet like this. It would be bad for be absolutely. And like I think it's disrespectful for any record label to be signing anybody that has been accused of rape. That's disrespectful to the female fans and all.
Yeah, but like I gotta say this, and I gotta be real. Like if he was hard enough, and a record label like, man, we gonna make a million off this fool. Fuck that rape shit. We finna get him a publicist and clear them allegations up. Cause like, Mystical got out of jail from his rape, and he still had a strong female fan base. A couple of more people, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just being real.
Chocolate City said, "Nah, Miss T, I love you, but don't take me with you. I'm trying to live till I'm 103."
What you say? What the fuck you say? I like it her. Everybody be saying they can't stand her. I love it her.
Yeah, I love it here too. Y'all, please hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Y'all, we only got 87 likes. We should have 100 likes, y'all. Please hit the like button so we could put the video in the algorithm.
And y'all
Yeah,
run
yeah.
this shit up, quit acting lazy. The like
That's
button is free.
that's right. Hit the like button. I be seeing other channels, they likes and stuff be way up. So
Yeah.
make sure y'all take the likes up. It's a difference when you are guilt. I don't know. That's true. But let me tell y'all something. I remember looking at Straight Drop, and I got to be honest. I remember looking at Straight Drop the first time. Well, not the first time. The second time he went to court, you could. I don't know what it was, but his eyebrows have not gone down since. It's almost like he's devastated, don't it? It's like he's gone into devastation.
Like, okay, like I told you, like shit to hit the fan for him. Like he ain't had no more. He ain't surfed out. Damn, 60 years. Everything get the kicking in. My girl talking about Breaking Bad. Nigga them ain't putting nothing on my book. Gang them ain't putting nothing on my book. Mama them having it rough after her. I'm down on the murder chop. Man, you can't do nothing but stress. Yeah, reality just kicked in. That's all.
I want to do teasing them go down there to see him
I doubt it.
because
Cause
they
when
talk.
you go see somebody, you got to show your ID and all this. So like, they might send somebody down there and send word to him like this how they do that. He's so high profile. They might send somebody down there to send word to him. That's how they go.
I wonder if teasing gonna be caught up in this, or he was smart enough. Hmm.
He talked his way up out of there.
Hmm. You tell the truth. That's why they don't hit the like button. They some haters. Sam, keep stepping on their necks. Thank you, Miss Nakia.
They we was saying pre took him out. It would have had 200 likes.
If I that's right. If I had been around here lying talking about pre took Dolph out because that's something that I have 500 likes because for some reason people want to believe that pre took him out. For some reason they don't want to believe the people that took him out took him out.
I swear.
If I had been saying Key Glock took him out, they would have been they I wouldn't be able to get enough likes. But I ain't gonna sit up and lie on Key Glock because Key Glock
Ray
ain't had
Drop
nothing to
couldn't
do with
did
that.
it bare face. They would have still been saying, nah, they want none of him. That's the other dude over there look like him.
I'm telling you, they already said. I'm gonna tell you. Oh my god. I'm gonna tell you. Somebody came in my chat one day. I'm gonna tell you. I put my computer on mute and I screamed because some of this stuff that people say, I cannot believe it. Somebody came into my chat and said that they had did something to Cornelius Smith, and that was not the real Cornelius Smith in court. Somehow his family even said that that's not the real Cornelius Smith, that they done did something. Them police says done did something to Cornelius. I put my computer on mute. I was laughing so hard my stomach was hurt. I cannot believe they feel like that they did something and brought a fake Cornelius in the court. Lord have mercy.
These folks say anything on her and these people eat it up. Oh man, you for real? Like, man, get the fuck out of
I'm telling I was screaming. I don't know if that was a troll. That was probably a troll. That they done kidnapped Cornelius and put a fake Cornelius in the court. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Now Cornelius just got his ass down there eating that jail food. Maybe he doing some push-ups or something.
Yeah, Nakia, you right about that. When he saying Cornelius with that paid lawyer, he was like, damn, okay. And them numbers got to change because I'm telling you, I already know. They were telling them one thing, man, we got your lawyer, such and such. You straight, bro, you straight. Get down there. And man, this how, man, let me be quiet. I'm going to say too much if I even say that. I'm going to be quiet.
Y'all, we up to 96 likes. Let's get it up to 100 likes. We need 4 more likes. We We at 96. We need 4 more likes. We got 113 people in here. And okay, and it's constantly going up. I'm talking about as far as the people watching. Okay, we're at 99. We need some more.
You know they tapping in.
We need some more.
They gonna have some content for tonight.
That's okay. Okay. Thank y'all. We got it up to 100. We need to try to get up to 200. Everybody that has not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Share the video. Y'all share the video on y'all's pages. And that keeps the video in the algorithm, okay? And subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Tam, where is Sloppy Joe? Who is Sloppy Joe? The subject is people have been cloned. Gucci Mane is the lead topic on that crazy stuff. They they trying to say that Cornelius done been cloned.
Yeah, that what they was saying. Just say anything.
Lord have mercy.
See, like I said, that jail food, and when you ain't on that dope, you can't do nothing but gain weight. Like I told you, like my niece to gain so much weight since she been in there. She got two chins now. This was a person that never gained no weight, but down there eating all that yeast, you ain't gonna do nothing but blow up, and you sleeping most of the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and they go into a depression. They be sleep a lot. They not really moving around. They just sitting down and laying down. That's not good.
Yeah.
She said I named him when I was Essence on YouTube. Monica, you know how Buckethead don't tell the truth. Well, Teaser go back to court September the 1st because he had gone to court, and then the dates was changed. I found out
They'll set him off, then the case will just mysteriously go away. He won't even be going to court no more.
Lynn says he's sober now, and they play him like a fiddle, and ain't nobody fooling with straight drop. He's solo dolo for real. Shondell Barnett has turned state evidence, and he's singing like a canary. I can't argue with you on that one, Lynn, because I trust. I do believe that statement. I do believe they play him like a funky piano tune, and that's the God's truth. That it's sad though.
When she said that change in number part, like that was just it for me. Like,
yeah,
that was it. Cause like,
yeah,
man, I'm telling you, I know.
and it's some more stuff when I get the green light to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it as far as straight drop is concerned, but
Yeah,
I haven't gotten the green light yet.
I been at him in the pull the door.
Nancy J says, "Watch Teaser gonna be working at 201 next year."
I can believe it.
I've heard people say Teaser ain't even is not living in Memphis.
Nah, I don't think he down her.
I wonder why everybody runs to Atlanta. I mean that's where everybody is.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Sanchez. She said, "I'm in the bushes, but I come in hitting the like button."
This
Thank
the
you.
pipeline. Well, part of the pipeline.
Shoot. I do believe, that he was kind of played, you know. I I wish it had never happened because Straight Drop had a lot of life. And I don't I don't know if he's handling. I kind of think this situation is taking a toll on him as it would take a toll on anybody. You see what I mean? Like, but you have to think about Dolph can never get up out the grave, and I wonder if him and Cornelius sitting in that cell, and some of the rest of them, we don't know if they got some more people down there that's in that cell with them, and those who's gonna come. I wonder if they thinking about now it wasn't worth it. Because a lot of times you can have people to send you out, okay? And shoot, they get you to do their dirty work. Demon said, "Well, if he's in ATL, he might want to get up out of there before Funny get him." Okay, Funny ain't playing. But I think he just down there. He kind of down there up under a rock. I don't. I just kind of believe he got away from Memphis, if that's true, and he down there up under a rock. I don't think he looking to do nothing,
That's
but other than try to lay low.
yeah. That's where the stairs house is at.
Yeah, they're not staying still. They rotating Atlanta, Cali, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that because Miami was always a place that a lot of them ran to when they did their dirt. They would run to Miami. So Lynn says if Straight Drop had any sense, I would sell every darn thing. I know, especially on the big headed guy. I would do them the same way they done me, without any feelings at all. I agree. I agree, and I can't understand why they would cross Straight Drop out. Straight Drop know what all the goods at, unless they feel like Straight Drop has done so much.
But see what you ain't been paying attention to his posts. Hey,
I don't never look at them.
it, I be telling you, you gotta start tapping in on the damn IGs and shit. IGs have a lot of info there for you. You hear me? But like on
Hmm.
his last post, he said two things he ain't broke and broken. So what this telling you? If he making a statement like that,
Well,
how would you take that?
well, well. First of all, I would like to know who's manning that page because Straight Drop ain't.
Yeah,
So I mean, anybody could type anything when they ain't in jail and they just manning a page for somebody. They might not be broken because they out spending his money.
yeah.
While he in jail,
Well, you know your money
I
money ain't never safe in jail unless you done left your money in the bank and you had them to send you a certain amount of money every month. Let's just say that. But like he probably tell the people what he want to tell them or whatever. However it might go. Of course, we know he ain't got no phone, but he using the blue boy down there. Because one thing about people that was spilling the young people in jail, the first thing they be calling and talking about, hey, who been on my Facebook page, my Instagram page? Like I was telling you about my homeboy that's in jail on the second degree murder. The nigga was like, hey man, you think you can log in on my Facebook? I'm like, nah, I ain't finna do that for
rest in peace. Young Dog says I saw that, and he telling them what to put on his page. He said that white dude post on his page.
uh-huh. Like I told you, he be posting his daughter and shit on there.
Mm-hmm. And when you have people managing your page, they just kind of post stuff anyways. You don't necessarily have to tell them that because him about him not being broken. I know that's a damn lie. CG says, Miss T, you right. They posted for drop with his money feet kicked up in Jamaica. I'm telling you, his friends don't seem to be worried about him because they vacation. I ain't saying they life supposed to stop, but I think it's messed up for them to just leave that boy out there. They be constantly saying free drop don't mean a damn thing. Why don't they get him a lawyer?
Yeah, so like his homeboy that signed with CMG, 10%. I wonder do he be looking out for him?
You know, I'm sure maybe some of them put money on his books, but why don't they get him a lawyer?
Yeah.
I mean, his lawyer is pretty good, but I don't
He
know.
need a paid lawyer.
Yeah, he need to pay lawyers.
He need a paid lawyer.
He do.
Like I was telling my niece that she was talking about her case and she got to say something like about coming home. I'm like, man, you need to get you a paid lawyer.
Benita says if straight drop. Wait a minute, I missed that. She said if straight drop. Oh, go back up thing. She said if straight drop had any connections, his eyebrows should relax. He is broken, broken. Those eyebrows have not relaxed at all. The young man looks like he is completely devastated. Like, what the f did I do? I'm sure he thinking about that now. He ain't gonna tell them.
Yeah, saying he wake up and they got shank on the tray. He looking crazy.
I'm telling you. And maybe he got to put on the front for them because I mean they got him in high profile custody, but if there was any way that anybody felt like I truly feel like a lot of people might think that they may have been safe because he's done so much. If he told on anybody, I think they was really using him as a crash dummy.
Yeah,
Okay. They was really using him as a crash dummy.
with no seatbelt on.
I'm telling you. A nice shiny one at that. Yeah, dude looks stressed out. Yeah, he looks stressed out. But now there was a difference in when he went to court that first time, right? When when they got him and he went to court that first time, he was very cocky. He didn't look stressed out, did he?
He lost this way. This way walked out the courtroom.
He really thought that he was going to get back out. They crossed him. The first they really crossed him. They really made a fool out of him. And the first thing they did was they double crossed him with that lawyer.
Mhm.
Because like I said, maybe I'm hearing things wrong, but I thought I heard that lawyer say my client is going to turn himself in Monday. I promise to God, I thought
I
I heard
heard
him say
that
it.
shit. What you talking about? I heard that.
But
I
then,
be trying to see how everybody else be overlooking it.
I'm telling you, but then he turned around and said, I never said I was going to represent him. I'm not representing anybody that's accused of killing young dog.
Yeah.
Man, are you serious? You gonna say you this? I mean, and people don't even talk about that.
I know. Hey, I been with his family told me, you know that lawyer said he ain't represent you. I know that boy got out the phone crying.
And his eyebrows hadn't relaxed a day since. They simply just wanted him to turn himself in to some. Why do you think they did that? And I don't think he had nothing to do with him not turning himself in that Monday.
I think the lawyer probably sit down and told him like this ain't no good look for y'all, even for me being associated with this lawyer and being associated with y'all, just to be real. And by them having prior beefs, the lawyer probably told this ain't no good look. We can't do this.
And they just kind of double crossed straight up.
Mhm. The lawyer probably told him my advice to y'all: cut all ties off with him.
And that's what they did because he probably said, because I'm gonna have to represent y'all goddamn asses
Yep.
at some point. I'm still stuck on Arhorn too. That was crazy. I'm telling you, because I was like, maybe I was hearing things because I thought I heard him say it. And then that statement that came out, I never said I was his lawyer. Everybody all over across seas knew that he was accused of killing young Dolph. And he said he didn't know.
Stop it.
And he right in Memphis.
Stop it.
Daryl said, bro, ass going straight to hell. And he ain't gonna be by himself. It's a whole lot of them going right with him. Those who conspired to do that to Dolph. They know they was wrong for that. Straight drop, straight done, straight tail. I believe he's gonna go into self-preservation mode. Do you ever see, because they talk about how hard he is. Do you ever see him telling anything? Do you think he gonna break?
Shit,
'Cause
that's all
60
right there.
years is a lot. 60 years is a lot for anybody.
Yeah, young dudes don't like doing no time. Man, they'll do all the crime in the world. They don't want to do no time.
Mm.
So I think if they put the right deal on the table, all right, look, this is the best we can do. 25 is 30%. But we gotta know everything. And I do mean everything. And you do 15 and we'll go ahead and parole you after everything that down. Hell yeah, he gonna tell you something. And then this is a chance for you. You can get back in your daughter life, finish raising her. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened.
Nakia says he in the dress now, Tam. Drop them boxes. The food is going to break. I see it all the time.
And this if he ain't already done broke. We don't know now.
Hmm. Somebody got to be giving him a common sense of aspect of what's real. That lawyer backed out of that. Hmm. Hmm. Who got the? They said who got the 15K for turning him in, Shondell? Now, me personally, I've always said I believe that Shondell was the one that turned him in.
Yep.
I've always said that because my cousin, I told y'all this before. That's a police lieutenant in Indianapolis. I forgot the little small town. He said they was in. He said that they had gotten a tip that they was in that hotel, and they sat out there and waited for them to come out of the hotel. And then they got them when they stopped at the gas station. How the hell did they know that they was gonna stop at that gas station?
Exactly.
And my puppy raised her head up when she heard that noise. Who was that, Skylar?
Yep.
Deborah says he ain't got an old lady. She's gone to the next man.
Yeah, she gone.
Yeah, she gone.
She
She
was
gone.
gone when he was on the run.
Hey, stop killing OG in the house, y'all.
Oh, gee, hold up.
OG in the house. You can never go wrong with Sade. She sets the mood for everything with Sade. Drop boxes to the side now. He wearing them thongs from Victoria's Secrets. What's up, Pooh Black? Shout out to Dallas. He said Dallas in the building. Well, I think they played him like a piano tune also. Although, I feel like he wanted to play bad, and when the money was offered to him from whoever, gave him the money to go kill Dolph, because he was already bitter and he wanted position. Of course he took it, and I'm gonna get some money, of course. But in the end, it was not worth it. And hopefully, unless he's mentally unstable, he understands that now. Because it don't seem like to me but one or two people done benefited off of Dolph's death that we can see. To the people that we can't see, what the benefit that they got was these young dudes are gonna stay in slavery for another 300 years, as far as they concerned, as far as this record business, and they got a bunch of damn big head cuckabug heads to help them to keep the cycle of keeping these young dudes enslaved, and they got the nerve to take their ignorant asses out there to kill somebody, but then they don't. I have to think about a lot of them, just they don't even know any better. They get people that ain't never had nothing. Nakia says, you don't remember me saying Sloppy Joe from Augusta. I remember you saying you from Augusta. Now I can. Deborah says, how much was the reward at Player Code?
What reward?
Thank you, Player Code, for the $4.99 super sticker.
Yeah, I figured I would go ahead and start it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see. Lynn Smith, straight drop is mentally unstable. Somebody else came in here and said that straight drop was mentally unstable. They said that straight drop was mentally unstable.
I hope they don't try to give him the plea, the insanity plea. We ain't going for that.
Thank you, Monica, for the $9.99 super sticker.
Y'all keep it going like a choo-choo train.
Catalina said they did play him as T. They did play him. But somebody promoting his stuff now. Don't it seem like he getting promoted?
Who you talking about drop?
Yeah.
Far as music wise,
Yeah.
I mean, only on his page. That's why I was saying about his music. Like, his music been reaching a lot of people. His music really don't only get promoted on the IG page, and his music been picking up. Like it constantly pick up and pick up. Like I said, it's picking up for the wrong reasons, but it's still picking up.
Nakia says, who do you think got Drop's money?
Shit, it's home, I guess. He ain't get it.
You don't think they put it into evidence when they arrested him?
All the money he had on him, yeah.
Do you think he had it all on him? I don't think he would have all. I don't know though.
I don't. Well, he a young nigga, probably so.
Because he was intending to go underground.
Remember when he was doing where the money was small in the last video, but he was still spraying out a little money, but it wasn't like the previous video.
That's true, and we don't even know if it was real.
Then this is another thing I'm tripping off of. Okay, we all know he wasn't signed. Ain't nobody saying nothing about these exotic houses and exotic cars he popping up in. This just went over y'all head.
I don't believe they was his. Do you?
Exactly, they wasn't his.
Thank you, Sanchez, for the $9.99 super sticker. Young Dolph says, Drop spent half that money on the run. If he spent half that money on the run, then he didn't get no 100,000 or 200,000 like they claim he got.
I don't even think they gave him that much. I think they gave him a 10 or a 20.
Damn.
And probably didn't give it to him in one walk. He got half now, you get the other half when you get through.
Damn. You think he hit Dolph for 10 or 20? And a record, maybe a record deal, a feature or something. Because y'all know, like after Dolph was hit,
he had a couple of features. Big Homie.
He had a couple of features. 30. He had a feature with Big 30?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And Big 30 charging like a 20 ball for a feature. If I ain't mistaken, it might have went up. But last time I checked, he was charging a 20 ball.
They said that track called Go for 100K. It go for what they mean that track called Go for 100K.
Shit, that wasn't his track out. He was in a Rolls Royce. That wasn't. That's the boss man car, but y'all ain't see that though.
So it was Gotti's car.
All I'm saying this right here.
He had a Rolls Royce.
Go look and see who else got a green Scat Pack, a green Ferrari, and y'all will know who car he was in. He got pictures of these cars sitting in them and on top of them.
Well, Juke got a Rolls Royce, don't
he? Yeah.
There was rumors that he had some kind of deal with Juke's label or whatever it was that he had.
That's what they said was he was getting managed by.
Lord have mercy.
And see, like that's how all the grooming started. Like I told you before, Big Booger was CMG. He was under Juke management. And I used to always wonder, like, damn, why Boogie be getting these kid ass concert book? But that's who were booking his shows.
This is CEO Bobby was the stolen car king. It's weird they haven't let CEO Bobby out, ain't it? Isn't that strange?
He ain't tell you nothing. I guess he got that part from his dad. That was the only thing he got from him.
But they got him up on the 5th floor. I mean, why don't they let him out to the dogs then? Why they protecting him?
He might got some family or something work down there, might put him on his floor.
No, they can't. That in order somebody with his type of bond, it would have to come from the chief.
They be making calls to get folks moved though. Like I'm telling you, like
because he's on the 5th floor.
Yeah,
that's the program part.
Yeah, that's the vacation floor.
Right. That's where the trustees and stuff be at. I mean, he gotta look at how big his bond is and his charges and his history. You know, he ain't supposed to be the jail. It's not like the jail is overcrowded.
But
If
I'm
they
gonna tell you this too though. Okay, like how long he been in jail?
he been in there a while now, some
Okay,
months.
like this, I forgot about this. When you be in 201 and like you ain't moved to no other facility, after so long, your level drop and you will go down to a lower level flow. I forgot about that because now that did happen to me. I was up on the fourth floor, my level drop. I ended up going to the third floor for my level dropped again. I was up out of there.
Mm. Monica says I'm going to time out.
Yeah, well, y'all, it's about time me to get ready for work, man. Enjoy rocking with y'all. I know y'all gonna be on about 4, 5 hours, so I'll pop back out on my lunch break.
All right.
It's 9 o'clock now. You probably ain't gonna get out to about 2, so I'll pop back in about 10.
We ain't gonna stay on till no 2 o'clock.
Hey, you gotta keep setting the records. You know, you started doing the longest last, and you know now everybody else trying to do longer last. So now you gotta do sleepovers. They ain't even a last no more. You call this shit a sleepover.
Well, you know, when I do long lives, they be getting jealous and paying hackers and stuff.
Gosh. Well, yeah, I'll pop back up though.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Y'all, that was Player Code Street Politics. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. Player Code be having the goods over there too. We enjoy him tonight. But tonight our topics have been: do rap beefs ever really go away? She said Tam is off here about 1 o'clock. No, we're not gonna stay on to one tonight. We've been on here 2.5 hours. We might stay on for 3 hours, but we always say that. And then it seemed like when we hit that third hour, because I got on early tonight. I got on earlier than when I had scheduled it for because I got to go out on a case in the morning. So I was like, let me get on here and get on here early, and then so I can get off and prepare my stuff because I got to be out on a case for about 8 hours tomorrow. Damn, I sure hate to do it, but I ain't got no choice. Um, Benita, I really enjoyed your player code. You and Miss Tamara are awesome. Thank you, Miss Benita. But that's why I got on here early so that we could do like 3 hours or something like that, and then I could get off. But we gave you a break yesterday for your birthday. Yeah, I'm telling you. Monica said, yeah, y'all gave me a break for my birthday yesterday. Yes, y'all did. I forgot to tell y'all for my birthday. Maybe we'll do it this weekend. Y'all get y'all a bottle of sweet bitch. I gotta go and send this sweet bitch out that I've been holding for some people. Um, but we've been talking about do rap beefs ever really go away? And the hotter you are, the deadlier it is. And the reason I titled it like that, like I said, we had talked about that before. I talked about this subject before. And it do seem like the more that these young men go up, and I'm serious, the more that they run them up, um, the deadlier it becomes for them. And I think that that's messed up, that they can't be hot. The only thing Dolph did was make money. I'm not saying that Dolph was innocent or anything out in the street, but we know he was a money making machine. And around Memphis, there was a lot of people that was jealous of Dolph. I know that Dolph felt like he was secure in his very own neighborhood. I know he felt like nobody over there, especially in that area, would want to come over there and kill him. And I know Doc was probably thinking because he grew up around that area that wasn't nobody else going to allow um, anybody to come over there and do anything to him. But at the same time, straight dropping them hung out in Orange Mound. They hung out in the mound, which was like the back door to Castelia. So that's still around that same area. So it was nothing. They knew that area. Cornelius lived. Maybe that's the reason why they did get Cornelius. He lived right around there. He knew that area. So you got people that was familiar with that area that were really not outsiders, you know. Um, that really was not outsiders that came in there and took that, came over there and took that young man out. Okay. So, um, as I've always said, that I feel like the beef between CMG and Pre, and it was mostly Gotti and Dolph, I feel like it went too far. It never should have gone as far as them shooting at Young Dolph. It never should have gone as far where people were being shot at, where people was being killed, when people was just flat out being taken out. It had absolutely gone too far. And I've always felt like a lot of these record heads have a whole lot to do with these young men beefing like that. They want them to beef. They'll go, I think they go, well, if you beef, especially if you choose somebody hot, that's gonna run you up. But all the time they knowing that it's probably gonna end in death, because then it starts getting extremely emotional. So I feel like a lot of these record heads have a battery in these artists back, and they want them to go at it, because hell, if the artists, they go at it, they win all the way across the board. And the reason why I say they win all the way across the board is because if they go at it, the record heads and the record company wins. If the artist end up dying, the record company wins. Do y'all know how much money that these record heads have on these artists? I think it's a damn shame that a record company is able to put 15, 10, 15, or $20 million on an artist. I think it should be illegal. Ain't no damn record head got any business being able to put that kind of money on an artist at all. They don't really even allow a whole lot of family members to put that type of money on their loved ones, right? Okay. Daryl says, where can I buy that at, Miss T? Where can you buy what at, Daryl? I'm gonna get off here because let's see. He said I'm gonna get. Somebody said, Chocolate said I'm gonna get off here. I have to be up at 3 a.m. I've enjoyed y'all tonight. I hope to get with you all tomorrow. You have a good night. Thank you, Chocolate, for coming in. I appreciate that. Have a good night at work. Um, Daryl says, where can I buy that at? What you talking about, Daryl? Where can you buy what at? Monica says, Daryl, first of all, I wasn't even talking about your dumb stuff. Wait a minute, what happened? What? So, um, Club Tail Sex on the Beach is awesome, Tim. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about I'm gonna tell you something. Sex on the Beach is awesome. I love, that's one of my favorite drinks also. But you could get Sweet Bitch from like any liquor store. You can get it from any liquor store. The Sweet Bitch, and the one in the hot pink bottle tastes the best. You can't buy them from out of Walmart or anything like that because they don't sell them. You have to go to a liquor store to get the Sweet Bitch. Um, Chill, don't panic, y'all. Too, it's all good here. We family. Y'all, please hit the like button. What happened? I've had that, but Taylor Port is awesome too. I haven't had a lot of wines that's as good as Sweet Bitch. Sweet Bitch is so delicious. Sweet Bitch is so delicious. I really want to drop the link, but y'all know when we drop the link, these folks likes to hack. It's some hmm, it's some real haters on YouTube. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Let me see, you guys. Y'all, this has been an awesome show tonight. It definitely has. Um, it definitely has been an awesome show. Let me see. Um, yeah, that drink, Sweet Bitch, you can find it at any liquor store. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. All of the Sweet Bitches are really good, but the one in the hot pink bottle is the best. And we gonna toast to my birthday, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all have y'all a bottle of Sweet Bitch, and we gonna toast. Cause like I said, we do. You know, I have I have good subscribers. I have awesome moderators and stuff that are extremely supportive. And so, Remy, stop. So we definitely gonna toast and drink, of course. Monica, are you okay? Is Monica still in here? Is she okay? Cause I didn't catch everything in the live. I just saw some of it. I don't know what was going on, but I want to see if she's okay. ABC stores in some states. Uh, ABC stores. On one now, Tam. Happy birthday to you. Much love to you always. Thank you, Miss Nakia. Thank everybody for the birthday wishes and stuff. Remy, stop. I truly appreciate that. I do. I truly appreciate it. Hey, Miss Kimberly Wilson. Hello, Miss Kimberly. It's some real haters, especially after last night's show. Well, it was some haters before last night's show. It's amazing to me what goes on YouTube. If I haven't done so already, please hit the like button. Yes, y'all, if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel. Like, we're gonna keep bringing it. We're gonna get more into, because as you all know, I love doing it. Investigative shows. That's my thing. And that's what we're gonna do. And I always like to keep it clean, of course. You know what I mean? Talk about everything without all of the craziness. I understand, like, with some of the stuff that we talk about, it brings trolls and stuff in here. It brings um criminals in here. Um but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep going. Like I always say, can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, don't stop, won't stop. Okay? Can't be stopped. Don't stop, won't stop, can't be stopped. And so we're just going to keep going, because there are a lot of cases and situations that need our attention. And I think I've always said that from day one. Like, that's what I do in my everyday life. And that's kind of what I want to bring here. The more we start talking about some of these cases, I think the better it is. I know that, like the Young Dolph's case, like the Mo3 case, and a lot of other stuff, especially like celebrity news. Remy, I'm gonna get you. Like celebrity news and stuff, it's definitely sensationalized, and we'll talk about that too. Hot topics and stuff. But we're gonna move right along, because I want this channel to be one of those channels, not to be out, because I don't have time. I'm not gonna beef with other channels. I'm just not going to. You know what I mean? That's not how I started my channel, and that's not how it's gonna be going, because it's too much important stuff. It's too much good stuff for us to talk about. and not get off of track. Thank you, Dennis Martin, and not get off of track. She's good, Miss T. Miss T was just a miscommunication. Okay, because I know I don't see her posting anymore. Um, yeah. So, and not get off a track and continuously. And I'm not talking to anybody in my chat. Trust me, I'm not. I'm kind of talking to the people, the trolls that have tried to start trouble, within my on my page, right? I'm talking about the people on the outside, definitely not anybody in here tonight. That I'm talking about when I say that I'm not going to argue with people on the outside. That's just something that I'm not going to do. Um, I my our page is not built on that, and I say our page is because my subscribers help to make my page exactly what it is, and we'll start having more and more subscribers coming in. And I really, I always pray for subscribers. I like quality more than I like quantity. A lot of people just like a whole lot of subscribers. I like a whole lot of subscribers that got sense, right? And that'll come with time, definitely. I'm not rushing for anything, because I have a life outside of YouTube. But I work extremely hard to put the right information out, and to try to be as civil as I can, um, and like I said, and that's what I'm going to continuously do. Um, so tonight has been a good live. You have to, Nikhil says, it was simply just a misunderstanding. I thought, hold on, Daryl says, it was simply just a misunderstanding. I thought she was checking me. Sorry for what I said. And Monica, I'm man enough to apologize. I don't YouTube beef. Okay, yeah, because Monica, and shout out to Monica. Monica is one of my moderators. I didn't see what had happened. I just kind of saw, her post something, and I was like, wow, did I miss something? Is everything okay? So I didn't know. But Monica, let me just say this. Monica is one of my moderators. I have to give her flowers, and all of my moderators are awesome. They go extremely hard. But Monica J ain't gonna play about me at all either. And she does a good job. Every time I come on, Monica's in here and she's gonna stay in here. She'll be in here with me all night, just as the majority of my moderators do. Just with all of my moderators have my back and stuff. So, as a matter of fact, I want to send a shout out to all of my moderators because they do a really good job. Monica J is funny. She's extremely funny. She keep us laughing, and so we really appreciate Miss Monica J. And I'm happy that you apologized to her because my moderators, like I said, I don't get to see everything, but they help me to keep bad energies and entities away because it's a lot of stuff that I miss, and so you know, they'll handle it before I ever even see it. Especially when I'm trying to do a show. So I appreciate my moderators, y'all. Let's say shout out to Monica J, for being so awesome. And Daryl, I'm happy you apologized to her. I don't know what was said, and like I said, I didn't even catch it. But I'm happy that you did apologize to her because Monica, is definitely a great asset. So we appreciate Monica. And I'm glad that he was man enough to apologize. That's super cool. Um, let's see, Catalina says you're fine at Daryl. Just stay with the flow. It's all fam. Thanks for the apology. Real ones, right? Real men apologize, because a lot of them will go be wrong and go on and on and on. So I appreciate Daryl for apologizing to Monica. Yep, Monica be going hard for Monica be going hard for real. Shout out to Monica J. Monica rocks. Um, yeah, come back, Monica. I don't know what Monica is, but come back. She stopped posting. Um, yes, all of us rock well together here on this channel, and it's all love forever. Yep. Um, So, y'all, we winding down to the end. I already feel like a preach coming on, but I ain't gonna do it because y'all know when I start preaching, we'll mess around and be on another hour. And I left my watermelon out there in the garage. I got to think about, oh, I bought me a, yeah, I found me a seeded watermelon today, and I can't wait to open it and eat it. I'm back on my fruits and vegetables stuff. But y'all, like I said, I truly appreciate you guys. Um, That's right. Shout out to Demon, one of my moderators that goes super hard. I believe Demon be getting tired of me, child, because I be leading on Demon a lot. Kim goes super hard for me. Catalea goes hard. Monica J goes hard. Rest in peace, Young Dolph goes hard. My moderators don't play about me, so I really appreciate them a lot. Oh, Hakia goes super hard too. Hakia was in here. Hakia was in here earlier. Who's still in here? I'd like to send a shout out to everybody that's in here. Um, Republicrat is in here. Dima is in here. Catalea, Kimberly. Who else is in here, y'all? Who else is in the house? Um, I see Shirley Jenkins. I see Miss Deborah, Diane Brown, Daryl, Clarinetta, Yolanda McCarter, William Barrett, TG. Did I say Shirley Jenkins? Jeff Lee is still in the house. Natural Born Queen. Uh, I be wanting to acknowledge everybody that really that I am She Johnson, Bonita Jordan. Did I say Nakia Lee? Uh, Dennis Martin, Black Swan. Black Swan is in the house. And who else is in here? We never get tired of putting foots on it. Okay. Y'all know we'll step all night. We have. No, Tamara, I do not get tired of you. Thank you, Demon. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When we have our bottle of sweet bitch on this weekend, y'all make sure y'all get y'all a bottle of sweet bitch. So we gonna celebrate my birthday on here this weekend. Y'all have y'all bottle of sweet bitch, and we probably gonna go all night. I have a confession. I'm addicted to your show. Some days I search and search and search for you. Thank you, Miss Diane. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, Miss Clarinetta said I need to preach. Y'all already know when I start looking at the names and stuff. I don't know why I be calling y'all names and stuff out, because then when I start doing my ending, it's almost like I get my second win, y'all. I've been sitting here. I started drinking a cup of, y'all know I drink a cup of coffee any time of the day. I drink a cup of coffee anytime. I get to drinking that coffee. It seems like I get a second win. That coffee get me geeked up. I'm telling you. And I start preaching. We'll mess around and go another hour. Natty says, I've been in the bushes, but I love watching, and Dolph is the greatest of all time. Shout out to Natty Rose. We appreciate that. Um, Republican, she called me. Will do. Somebody go get Monica J. Cadillac. Go get Monica and tell her to come back. Um, Diane Brown and Deborah, I'm not at peace until she's on. Thank you, Miss Diane. Um, so like I said tonight, you guys, we've been if somebody go get Monica and tell her to come back. Tonight we've been talking about do rap beefs ever really die? And the hotter you are, the deadlier it is. And I'm very always love yourself. Shout out to always love yourself. And the reason why I decided to do that subject, of course, we had did that subject before, and the show got a lot of views. And the haters, when they hacked in, they deleted it. But y'all know we just do it over again, because we can't be stopped around here. We just gonna keep on putting out good content. And then the haters are gonna fall off sooner or later. Trust me when I tell you that. Two Pistols is in the house, and so it's because I honestly get tired of seeing these young brothers die. They get into the rap game because they know it's a lot of money in the rap game, right, you guys? And so that's why they get in. They want to get their feet in, and ain't nothing wrong with that. These brothers come from hard living. They out there hustling. Like they say, they know how sweet it is in the rap game, and so they want to. It's a lot of money to be made, but unfortunately, it's like that crabs in a barrel mentality in our community. It's almost like it's a crime to be great. It's a crime to make money. If you're making a whole lot of money and people can't pimp you, they want to take you out. If you're making a whole lot of money, the and people can't, you know, if they can't get you to take care of them like you they damn child, they want to take you out, so you can't be great. People start plotting against you. I was looking at an interview that Mo3 did, and he was like, even if he had had beefs with people when he was just in high school or something like that, he said that when he started blowing up, somehow they wanted to try to reignite those beefs again. He said all of a sudden they wanted to reignite those flames, and that was just kind of messed up. So even if there is no beef, because a lot of times they do have beef, but even when there is no beef, they find a way to try to beef with a person who is doing well because that jealousy starts to rise up. Somebody was saying that when Mo3 was in the game and when he was friendly with his ops, I don't know if they said it was Yella Beezy or Trap Freddy or who. They said that they would refer to him, and Cadillac might have said that as you a good ass rapper. Well, I think a lot of times that most of the times the ops that you have was once your frenemy, as they say, and I'll say frenemy because you thought they was your friend, that was really an enemy. Okay. So when they start saying stuff like that, nice ass rapper, good ass rapper, stuff like that, that's throwing shade. That's a little jealousy. You know what I mean? So I think because of the jealousy that is embedded all throughout, especially the rap industry, especially in the sector, because the rap industry is mainly saturated with nothing but black rappers because rap was started in the black community. Where you see all of these black rappers, is extremely deadly. And unfortunately, these young dudes are losing their lives. And it's sad that so many of the record heads are continuously encouraging this to line their pockets. I think it's a damn shame before God that this is going on. They got these young dudes out here consistently um dying, and then when they die, they just go and replace them. They go, well, we got to go sign the next hottest thing to fill that void. It's not enough that this rapper is dead and they get all of this insurance and the family don't get a damn thing unless the man was smart enough to leave them something. And we already know that if they get smart enough to start trying to get their master, start trying to get more of their money, they start trying to rework those record deals, we already know that they end up dead. That's the truth. So when they sign, a lot of times when they sign with these companies and these labels and stuff, if they dare to try to do anything different that is going to enhance their life financially, a better living, a stable living for themselves and their family, and they don't agree to be a slave their whole life, or to be pimped, that's a death sentence for them. And it's unfortunate. So that's where the hotter you are, the deadlier it is. It's almost like if I can't make no money off of you, you ain't ready to live. Okay. So that's why I say these young men or and women that want to get into the industry, it's a good thing to, if they could be independent and hustle. You just have to hustle harder to do that. But if they hustle hard and they stay in the independent game like Dolph, it offends a lot of people who want to pimp you out and feel like that they supposed to create a pyramid scheme and make money off of you so that the money trickles up. People want to make money off of you. Okay. And if you won't let them do it like Dolph did, then they want to take you out. So that's why it was deadly. Dolph stood his ground and he protected his artists. He kept them independent. He was teaching them the game. And that is where the when people talk about the uppers, I forgot what they call them, the high uppers that we don't see, that's where they get offended at. Because he's going to teach these young dudes the recipe and the game, and we can't pimp them like we always did. Okay, y'all, I feel I'm getting upset again. I'm gonna tell y'all something that pisses me off when you have nappy cuckabug head Negroes let these white record execs, or if some of them might be black like Jay-Z, say, well, man, we can't be letting them teach them the game. If they teaching them the game, we ain't gonna be able to make no money. Nigga, that's just like saying, go take him out. We got to do something about him. Because if we don't do something about him, none of y'all are gonna be slaves anymore. And these cuckabug heads take the bait. Oh, we got to do something because we supposed to always have be slaves. We got to take him out. They say he teaching the recipe and they gonna give me $1 million, you cuckabug head, when you could have been financially free and not be nobody's damn slave. But the problem is these nappy neck cuckabug heads, these black men are helping to destroy our damn community. And they wonder why a whole lot of them, these black women, don't even take them seriously. Okay? They helping to destroy the community and taking these black men out, all because they want to be in the good favors of somebody else. They want to make $1 million or $2 million when they could be making money unlimited. But they don't think about financial freedom. More black people only think about that fast money, and that's why they can't keep none. Because they go for the okie doke every time. If you dare to be great in our community, they gonna take you out because of that jealous spirit. They ain't got to give them nothing but a damn cheeseburger and a Coke to take you out, because they already jealous. They better not give them a double cheeseburger and a large fry. They'll take out your whole damn family because they already jealous of you. So you got people getting knocked off, productive people that could actually help to lead our community, for a damn cheeseburger, because these cuckabug heads going 2 for a penny. It's a damn shame before God, the condition that our people are in, and they don't want to know no damn better. And so you got people like God in them who sitting up, they've learned the recipe, but they mad because they signed in all these damn deals, and they are consistently, they giving the little dudes a little bit more money since folks looking at them now, but they ain't giving them what they worth. Moneybag Yo probably could be worth $100 million, but that nigga probably gonna always be a slave. Number one, God ain't pleased with what they did with Dolph. Okay? I know they're gonna get mad at me for saying it, but I got to say it. Moneybag them was wrong for participating in that stuff with Dolph. And I have to say allegedly, okay? So God is not pleased with what they did anyway, but it all goes with these niggas being 2 for a penny. It ain't nowhere in the hell that what happened to Dolph should have ever happened. But they allow their emotions, because they're a bunch of little girls, okay? And their jealousy to override everything. And what they think they're going to get, they ain't going to get. Because God ain't going to let them get it. And now you got 2 children, Dolph's woman and his family hurting, and these niggas laughing about it. But it all goes back to that scripture. God says, when I get them back for what they did to you, you going to see me get them back. The earth shook that night. God was letting them know, I'm coming for y'all asses. Okay? And asses in the Bible. When I get them back for what they did to you, you gonna see me get them back. Them niggas enjoying what they got because they know it won't be long. And when God get them back, the money they got don't reach that. They can't put a hit on that. They can't put a hit on that. They sitting up comfortably putting hits on people in the damn community that help to make they sorry asses rich. Niggas wouldn't have nothing if the poor people around them didn't make them rich. And Black Youngster can act the way he got, but he know God coming for him. He coming for him first. The good thing about it is I feel in my spirit he had peace with it. He know he got to pay. But when God get Gotti, it's a tailor-made whooping for him. That it's a tailor-made one for him. And Dolph's family gonna have a seat at the front of the damn table, okay? Because they can't do what they did and then troll about it and then send all these other little dudes out. These other little dudes pitiful. They ain't trying to guide them in the right way. They sitting up under their labels, up under heavy camp, all these different labels. They ain't even trying to teach them what's right. They ain't trying to get them off the street. They ain't gonna be around because they ain't even savvy enough to understand the laws of reaping and sowing, and they got to reap. They got to reap all the time. Street justice can't do to them what God gonna do to them, because when God get them, they got. And it ain't nobody that's gonna even have to worry about karma coming back to get them. Sometimes you have to sit back and let God get them. Okay, I'm telling you. What they did to him went wrong. And all of these vloggers that has been paid to try and destroy Dolph's legacy, God coming for them too. Okay? God coming for them too, because it's a lot of them being paid. It's one thing when you've been paid to promote somebody's stuff. It's another thing when you've been paid to heinously go after people because they know the truth and they dare to speak the truth. It ain't gonna stop a damn thing other than they gonna have they bitch asses in jail right with them. Okay? But it's sad. It's sad that our community has come to this. People loved Gotti. People loved Dolph. These two dudes are from Memphis. There was no reason for it to ever go this far. And it ain't no reason for it to continuously be like this. A lid was supposed to be put on it a long damn time ago. And now, even now that the young man is deceased, ain't nobody trying to put a lid on him. Young dude, well, he ain't young no more. His ass is my age, God is. You ain't no boss if you ain't putting a lid on your soldiers. What they doing is tacky and messy. And it's a disgrace to Memphis. Memphis that set up and nurtured you when nobody else knew you. You owe Memphis more respect than that. You ain't got to give us a damn thing. You ain't never did nothing for Memphis. But you owe Memphis more respect, you and your artists. Because Memphis was the ones that helped to make y'all rich before anybody else ever knew y'all damn bald head, cuckabug head asses. And y'all send destruction back to the communities that helped to make y'all rich. And y'all think God ain't coming back to get y'all? As my mama always say, don't worry, just sit back, pray, and sit back. God gonna come passing through, and they already know God coming for them. Okay, so I think it's a damn shame because the same kind of people that's affiliated with them is posted up on YouTube. But that's how it is in our community. It's that crabs in the barrel mentality. You got men on YouTube going after women. I ain't never in my life seen nothing like that because I didn't grow up. Okay, around men. I do when I'm mad 9 beats. I didn't grow up around men like that. I didn't grow up around men that tried to do vindictive, devious things to women because they was too masculine. Okay? Bring masculinity back. It ain't that many masculine men no more. They sit up and try to figure out how to hurt these women, how to plot, how to manipulate women. You got a whole bunch of chicks that's posted up on YouTube that let these men lead them into burning houses. They right behind. I'm a troll right with him because, I'm down with him. So I'm a troll too. So if he kills somebody, I'm going to kill somebody too. Damn, my kids. I'm down with that nigga. Yeah, I'll go kill a whole. My kids just be left out there with nobody. Pitiful asses. That's the mentality of our people. Okay? That's the mentality of our people. How are these kids, these young adults, supposed to know any better when you got their mamas? They mostly raised up in single households, and you got their mamas who done turned ignorant now. They ain't got nobody raising them. So when they looking up to these OGs, These OGs don't give a damn about them. They see how far they'll go, how far they can push them. They say, hell, it ain't my child. And then, I don't give a damn about them anyways. So I get to, I got somebody that could be my crash dummy that could go take care of all of my competition. It's a damn shame what these OGs have turned into. Okay? I think it's a shame before God. And that's why I keep talking about this. And I'm going to always be real about it. And I can't understand how, but it's a lot of jealousy on here. That's why they be wanting to delete my videos. And it ain't going to stop nothing because I can't be stopped. Each and every time we come back and we do it harder and better. So you can steal my verbiage. You can try and steal my style. You can start trying to steal my lingo. I get better. So you're going to have to put on your seatbelt and try to keep up with me because I don't stop. I get better. I always been a winner. I'm a winner. So you can't stop a winner. I was raised up around winners. So I don't blame you for wanting to be like me because I always been a winner. But it's a damn shame how people sit on here and they think, oh, I'm a corner the market. Nigga, you can't corner the market. You pitiful. Y'all supposed to be some men coming at a woman. You can't corner the market. Half of you can't even damn talk. You hate me, but you can't stop trying to take from me. Okay? But I can't blame you because I'm a winner. But you ain't gonna violate me. You're supposed to try to look around, get up under winners. But instead of trying to get up with me, you want to try and destroy everything I got and then steal from me, steal my style, steal my lingo, steal whatever I say, steal my phrases. Okay? But they supposed to be men. But you ain't got to worry about that either because God is going to handle that too. And I can promise you that. Because when you wrong, you can't produce nothing good. That's why a lot of these niggas it's like they got holes in their pockets. Okay? It's like they got holes in their pockets. They can't keep shit. Because I always been a favored person. You can't hex a girl that's favored. Every fiery dot you shoot at me is firing back towards you. Okay? I got praying warriors that get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single morning and go to the foot of their bed and start praying and commanding some stuff. You can't touch me. I'm protected. But you can mess yourself over. You better know a person's ranking in the spiritual before you come up against them. They keep wanting, damn, we delete all her highs, videos. Why she keep coming back? Motherfucker, I'm a winner. And I got stuff going on outside of here. Y'all bums look for YouTube to pay y'all. I got talents. I got favor. I'm a winner. So I ain't got to try to destroy nobody else. I got other things going on. Y'all look to YouTube. Y'all got that crabs in the barrel mentality. Not me. I'm a winner. So every time I walk into a room, I'm going to make some damn money. Because I got favor. And the favor don't come from man. It comes from God. That's something y'all can't touch. So when they say, oh, we got it this time, we deleted 20 videos, her channel in trouble. Now, motherfucker, I ain't never been in trouble. I'm a winner. I make money. And I know how to fall to my knees and command my atmosphere. And whenever I walk into a room, even if they don't want to do business with me, they're going to say, you know what? I don't need that. But you know what? I want to go ahead and retain you. That's what my spirit commands because of the favor around my life. So you can't stop me. I ain't never been able to be stopped. And everybody that has tried to mess with me and come up against me, that scripture rings true. When I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. I've seen every last one of them got back. And it don't take long. that comes from favor and prayer. So you better be careful about who you put your mouth and your hands on, because these men have lost their mind. We gonna corner you too, nigga. You couldn't possibly. You couldn't. And if you don't stop messing with some of these women, you gonna wish that you had, because you ain't gonna even be around. A lot of these folks having strokes and heart attacks, car wrecks, and croaking out. And it's because they refuse to stop messing with people. Forget about man and the feds. They're going to have to deal with God. Okay? So each and every time we're going to come back and do it bigger, because understand, YouTube don't pay a damn bill I got. It's too many bombs that has set up on YouTube that probably need to go get a job if all they got to do is harass. The damn police department gonna be full of damn reports because these niggas done set up and posted up on YouTube, and they want to harass these women because they dare to be great. Some of these men flat out killers. They molesters, they rapists, and they done set up on YouTube, and they trying to come at these women. And people say, well, dog, why they coming at them like that? They got a history of doing it. The niggas ain't got sense enough to make their money in peace and tell their lies. They have to go back to what they used to. Check their history. Okay? So it ain't nothing for them to try to violate a woman when that's what they used to doing. So y'all, our people got to do better. See, I came from the loins of winners. Okay? They was winners. They didn't have no stipulations. There wasn't no cap on what they would do. Anytime you got a grandfather who could start a business and couldn't even read when he retired, the man he's a millionaire. My daddy followed right in his footsteps. My daddy ran for office and was one of the most known, best elected officials in the county and in the city of Memphis. Did more for his people than anybody else. You can't stop nobody that come from nothing like that. Because they made sure that their children would be better. I mean, we winners. That's what we come from. And I got the compassion from my mama. So don't come for me, because I already got a lot of favor on my life. But it's a damn shame how messed up our people are. That crabs in a barrel mentality, they worse than any slave could have ever been. They worse than how slaves could have been. The slaves were in survival mode because they was forced into positions that they never should have been in anyways. I don't know what these niggas' problems are. Okay? I don't know. It's just the slave mentality. Now these people are wanting to be like this. They ain't trying to get no better. Okay? So our people need some repair. I'm telling you, our people messed up completely. It's a damn shame when the mindset is, before you get rich and have more than me, before you be successful and have more than me, we're going to take you out. And so that means that the consumers are going to have to start thinking differently. Okay, you got Key Glock them coming up. If anybody does something to them and it is affiliated with any other label, that label, if when the law deal with them they way, but we going to deal with them another way. We ain't going to support them. All we got to do is pull our dollars back. That's how we teach people not to send destruction to our community. But we'll say something and then we'll start turn around and get starstruck. Well, I had went to the birthday bash and they deleted that when I talked about the birthday bash. It got a lot of views. I had went to the birthday bash because I had want to have some fun. Tell your damn husband take you to the skating ring. We don't support nothing that's sending destruction and teaching that it's okay to kill people, or when somebody dies to troll them. And we make them millionaires. That's teaching your little kids that it's okay. That's why they grow up and act like a bunch of damn fools, a lot of them. because you're allowing them to consistently support and look at a bunch of grown, overgrown ass men and women that's acting like a bunch of damn fools in the entertainment industry. And it's not right. It's not right. So I wouldn't give a damn who looked at this and what they CMG in them. Then they need to change. They need to change. The work, if they had anything to do with Dolph, it just ain't no coming back for that. I'm telling you, it ain't. If it is ever found out that they had anything to do with Dolph, there should anybody affiliated with them should never be supported again. Okay? Because it's not our right to take out people like Dolph. And that there not be no repercussions. They don't give a damn about the community. The only thing they understand is the dollar. And we got to pull that back. And that's how we teach people that we're not going to accept them destroying the Black community, especially not a bunch of niggas that we helped to groom in our community. We supported before anybody else knew them. And that's what they do to the Memphis community. Send destruction back, taking fathers away from their children, breaking down mothers and sons, and then laughing about it. Hell no, we don't support evil. That's evil. But in the Black community, we've gotten too immune to it. Okay? It's been desensitized. It's not acceptable. And so we got to do better, y'all. Okay? It's not acceptable. So do rap beefs ever really end? No. You know why they don't really end? Because the record heads don't want it to end. They want it to end in death so that they can get paid all while they beefing. And then when they kill, they get the insurance money. Okay? The harder you are, the deadlier it is. Damn right. Because it's a crime to be successful in the Black community because of all these cuckabug heads that has that slave mentality or just flat out greedy. Okay? It's a damn shame. And so we got to do better. Okay? All right. Whew, child, my throat's sore. I told y'all I wasn't going to preach, but I did. I got to eat me some watermelon tonight. I got a watermelon, and I think that's why I'm getting off because I left it out there in the garage by mistake, and I can't wait to go get it out the car and open it because watermelon is my favorite fruit. I could eat it every single day. And summer is gonna be over soon, and I got to catch up on eating it every single day. Okay, I goes to the market and get it. The watermelon, the market way down in another way past Millington. There's this market that sells watermelons, and they grow them, and oh my god, they be so good. So I can't wait to open it. But y'all, I have really appreciated you guys being on tonight. I think tonight was a good show. You know, all the people in the woods, I appreciate y'all too, child. But I think tonight was a good show. I think this stuff is definitely worth talking about, you guys, in our community because our Black men got to be saved, especially these young Black men, right? They got to be saved because a lot of these record heads and stuff, they don't give a damn about these kids. They don't. And with them being in their early 20s and stuff, they ain't nothing but children. Children that's looking to get rich. Okay? That's it. They looking to get rich. And they don't understand the politics of it and that these record heads are really just looking at them as dollars. That's it. They said, we're going to get this money together, bruh. Low down bastards. They know damn well they don't really intend on him getting the money. And if he ever gets smart, that's why I say I kind of fear for Finesse Two Times. Finesse Two Times has a strong personality. And with them, if they think they're going to do him wrong, he's going to speak up. And Finesse Two Times right now is a gold mine. That dude is blazing. So I would hate to see people plotting and backdooring him, especially since we see these record labels and record heads and stuff are all connected. You know, if the talent, they got the insurance on him now. So if he becomes a problem, shit, the insurance might bring us in, especially if he becomes a problem. We just take him on out and get his insurance money. That's what these record heads are doing. But we have to get bold enough to say, let me tell you something, I don't give a damn who he signed to. If something happened to him and it's suspicious, that record head will never make another damn dollar, because we ain't gonna support nobody that signs with mob ties. I'll just say that for an example. If something happened to Finesse, we ain't gonna say that's it for mob ties, because anybody connected to them, we won't support. That's how we teach them. You just can't be taking these black dudes out because they don't want to play your game no more. F you. If you ain't doing them right. So if y'all don't want to make no more money, hey, that's fine. But these artists, they got some beef with another artist, and that they got a history of trying to take. First of all, they shoot at, and that's it. Now we can't. We ain't messing with them. They shooting at another artist, so they really trying to take him out. Okay, there is proof that it came from your camp. We ain't messing with you. So now, what you gonna choose? If you want us to, you want to be supported by the people, or y'all gonna stop shedding blood? Because I can't have my kids listening to these barbaric animals, because that's what they acting like, a bunch of damn barbaric animals. And it only happens in the black community. Okay, it only happens in the black community. Y'all, if y'all have not hit the like button, y'all please hit the like button. Hell, I don't know how many likes in here because my throat done started hurting, because I told y'all, every time I get ready to get off, I end up getting a preach in, and I done messed around and my throat's sore. Okay, so for those of you all that's just coming here, please hit the like button. Y'all, please hit the like button. Monica J back, y'all. Shout out to Monica J for doing a good job. I'm glad to see Monica J back. Shout out to Monica. Monica, Daryl had apologized to you earlier, and I want you to know, that you're doing a good job. We really appreciate you over here. Shout out to Monica J. All right, you guys. Finesse two times is on a positive note. All he said is he's going to be there for his kids, and he a better person. And that's what we want. We want Finesse two times blazing. He burning up. He one of the hottest things out there other than Pre. Y'all know Pre burning up. Go run Pre up. Jay Fizzle got an album out. Run him up. Make Jay Fizzle higher than number one. Okay? Make him higher than number one. Run up all Dolph's artists, because Dolph was killed because they wanted to handicap his artists also. They want to destroy his legacy, but they can't do that because his artists blazing. We gonna run them all the way up. What's the name of Jay Fizzle's album? I'm gonna go download the whole damn album. How much it costs? Do I download it or stream it? Y'all know how I am. I'm gonna go stream the whole damn album. Okay, that's how we support them. Make them higher than number one. We support those that are not out there killing people and then getting on, Instagram and laughing about it and throwing out subliminals. See, we don't want to support those kind, because those are demonic demons that's sending out those bad energies in our community, the same damn community to help to make them rich. Okay? With not them. Okay? All right. Clarinetta said, somebody said Tam Charleston White is not playing with no rappers. Daryl Brown says it's on Apple Music. Y'all going on over there to Apple Music and get Fizz's album. The whole album probably costs what, $20 or something. Go hit him, go get it. They said the whole album is blazing, it's sizzling like hot peppers. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all support Dolph's artists, regardless. Contrary to what they might want to say, them boys is rocking, and they still independent. They still doing it Dolph's way. So shout out to pre-artists, because y'all know I rocks with them over here all day, every day. Okay, I wouldn't give a damn what nobody thinks. We rocks over here for Pre, because we know they didn't have anything to do with Dolph's murder. They didn't have a history of trying to kill Dolph either. Okay, so we bumping them all day. All right, you guys. I really appreciate y'all being on here. I got a case in the morning, y'all, so that's why I got on early. because I gotta be out on the case tomorrow, and I gotta prepare tonight. Get my stuff together, my weapons, and all of that. But I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Y'all absolutely rock. I really do love y'all. I really do appreciate y'all's support. And no matter what, we're gonna be back here tomorrow. And we're gonna be back here rocking out. We're gonna keep the content coming. You know what I'm saying? We got if I mean I gotta keep the content coming because I have to give, some other people some content too. So we got to keep it coming. I got yeah, it's something about I want to talk about as it relates to straight drop, but I have not got the green light yet. Okay, and I ain't saying I'm not. And it's not anything about. Oh, is he telling? If he was telling, I would never get on here and say that. That's something y'all know I don't play about that. Anything that will hurt a case, I'm not gonna do. So even if he was telling, I don't know if he is, or if he isn't. I'm not saying that he is. I never heard that, but if I wouldn't tell it, I don't do that. But when I get the green light, I'm going to what it was that somebody told me today, I'm going to say something. Okay. All right, you guys. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.